the fucking audio. Let's see.
Let's pray.
Yeah. I'm sure there's not. Let's do this. Garage door opener right here in case anybody wants to get into my house.
We got that going.
You'll want to get out here before you get in the house. All right.
Ugh.
Think we're good, dude.
Run away.
Oh, shit. People said live.
Oh, boy.
It's good enough.
It's on.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the shit show that became my life today. All right. As soon as I figure out these here. Now that they changed all this. What did Sean said? I don't. Sean shot a deer. He's probably talking about the legend of himself in chat right now.
Do you guys even understand?
You know what it takes to shoot a deer? That's a baby with no horns and spots.
I bank shot it off the tree just to say how great I am.
Welcome back. Tonight we're the Bourbon Junkies. So hopefully you guys can hear us. It says turn it up, dude. I'll turn up the mic. Hopefully that's better. Should be a little better. Give it like 3 seconds here. All right. Bourbon Saint says, Michael Cline, you have a face made for camera. I was gonna say radio, but he's nice.
Yeah, I'm like
Matt would have said radio.
Like, as only a mother can love, something like that. Yeah. You know, definitely not face for camera.
All right, I turned up the microphone. We're using this one because I literally the first time I've been home today is right now, and I didn't charge the batteries for the other mics, so I don't know if they'll die in the middle of the stream or not. So I just wasn't gonna risk it. So we're sending it into the old white one here.
We got better. So
cool. It's cranked. It's at 11. It doesn't go higher, people. So now you guys can turn your shit down when it's too high. Chris said, good to see you. Hope all's well with the daughter. So here's what we'll do. We got new patrons. We actually got a new patron today. I want to remember. I want to give you a shout out before I get too fucking worked up. John Hestkin. It almost looks like Heineken. Thank you for joining Patreon. Thank you, everybody. I just made a Patreon video thanking all the new patrons in there. So thank you, everybody, for being a part of that.
And you didn't cry?
Not this time. Not this time. Less Russells beforehand this time. Less Thanksgiving. So, before I get negative, I'll talk about the positives, and that is my daughter is, like, good enough to be home right now. My 6-week-old. When babies have fevers, it's, like, a humongous ordeal, apparently. Under, like, I think they said 6 months. Under 6 months, it's a big deal. Or under 3 months. She's both of those things, so it doesn't really matter which. But we went to the shitty hospital that's near us. And then they sent us to a better hospital because they didn't know what to do. And then got to meet one of my buddies that we could drink with from time to time because he happens to work there. So, Ryan, thank you, sir, for hanging out and looking at my daughter and making me feel better and not feel like, you know, the world's going to end and stuff like that. But we're here now. It's late as fuck. Can't believe there were 75 of you people waiting. You guys are the best. Tonight is pros versus Joes, but I don't know who's which. You know how many comments I got that were like, I'm looking for a pro. like, yeah, I'm not, listen, you assume I'm claiming it, and I'm not claiming it. But Ricky poured 4 whiskeys, and the rules were 4 whiskeys off the shelf. So it's 4 of the 200-ish that are over there, probably. There were no rules outside of that. These could be anything.
The only rule is that Dan probably actually knows what all 4 are, and he's going to shit and shove me in it.
I wish. I should have told her.
I am the pro.
I should have told her. Make sure you pick this one, this one, this scotch that he hates.
You're right.
So, real quick, this is the new live stream set, too. I forgot because we were going to do it here last week and didn't. But the side shelves are all store picks here. We talk about those a lot. We got a little decanter centerpiece here. See if we scoot these bad man pajamas out of the way. Got a little decanter centerpiece here, and then this is the BJ's community shelf. These bottles have all been donated, and this is our way of like putting them on display and saying thank you guys for donating them. Super cool and super appreciative of that. So, yeah, made those shelves, moved all the shelves off that wall, and now we're centered on the back wall. We're gonna put a door here, but obviously not anymore. So, Yeah, needless to say.
At least not right away.
Not right now, because I'm not moving that shit again. So, all right, then. Shit. A lot of people talking. I'm sorry. It's gonna be hard to pay attention to all the chat tonight. So I'm gonna be guessing whiskey's wrong. So let's talk about the pinhook you just bought.
Yeah, so I was out in Minnesota. I just got back today. Minnesota. I was gonna Minnesota.
I was gonna do it.
And looking around, I found some Willets, which this one, but this pinhook. No idea what it was about, but I saw Minnesota exclusive. So I'm like, well, shit, Minnesota exclusive. That means I gotta buy it. I don't know. So Dan got all hyped up about it. So you were talking to somebody and you're like,
I like pinhook stuff.
So here it is.
I get hyped about pinhook because here's the thing about it. How much was it?
$52.
Okay.
Yeah, $51.99.
So I think one of the reasons pinhook is so cool is because it's so off the wall. Even your cast strength, the bourbon you have,
it's purple.
Weird as shit.
Yeah.
That we both like the green rye over there.
Yes.
And then this is the new cast strength rye. But the thing about it is they're all sourced from MGP, and I've never had MGP from anybody that tastes like any of those things. That's why it's so weird.
Yeah, I don't know what they do to it because it is definitely not like anything I've had before.
Somebody mentioned that MGP has so many mash bills people don't know about, and like they're probably just picking these other mash bills that people don't have. You know what I mean?
Yeah, trying to be weird just to be weird.
Yeah,
Hi, Kelsey.
Hi, is Kelsey in here?
Yeah, she said hi, Pops.
She's like, "What's up?"
She bitched at me last time. She's I keep talking and you're not saying anything. So, hello, Kelsey.
This time you get a hi. All right. I think it tastes better than it smells.
It definitely tastes better than
it smells. So this is selected by Minnesota exclusive. This is a true single barrel. It even says so on the side.
Yeah, which is kind of neat.
Yeah, 58.1%. So this is, that is by definition a store pick, but it's for the state. Are they? They're not state run, are they?
Oh, no, they have liquor stores all over the place.
That's so weird that they do because I know like the ABC states will do state exclusives.
Yeah.
Like Ohio does them.
Yep. But you were saying that your buddy was saying something about that this particular one was like hard to find.
Yeah, so the cast strength, so I have a rye over there and it's a green top. This is all bright green, like neon green. And then this blue is their cast strength rye that just came out this year. But I didn't know they did store picks of it, and this year they did store picks of it. So the name of this whiskey is Rye Humor, but that's the name of Pinhook because they named them after horses. But this is a Minnesota store pick. So it's still supposed to be, it's 3 years old, at least 3 years, so it's probably 3 or 4 years old, and it's from Lawrenceburg, Indiana, so it's from MGP. Yeah.
It's got a nice finish.
It's weird. All their stuff is so crazy off the wall.
Nice. I mean, it does give me like a nice lingering hold, But
there's a hug.
There's definitely a hug, but
so here's the thing. Sometimes this funky shit just touches my heart. Okay, we've gone through this 1,000 times. We'll go somewhere and like, especially if we go as a group, and people will buy like a bar, and we'll get like store picks at the bar. When it was like the Chris and Brandon, Sean, and me, and we were down at a bar, and we all got store picks, right? And this is a while back. I don't remember why we were in Detroit. Oh, that Valentine release party. Because you were there too, but we didn't know each other then.
Right.
Yeah. So we were at a bar down there. We all get store picks, and Sean gets an Eagle Rare, and I get an Eagle Rare or something like that. And Sean's Eagle Rare was like that dusty, old, weird Eagle Rare. Yeah, and Sean takes a drink. He's like, dude, that's terrible. And I drank. I'm like, that's one of the best picks I've ever had. But there's a lot of whiskeys I've had that aren't what I expect, right? That's one of them. But usually it's a bad thing. I think Pinhook puts it in like a fun place. I think some of the Eagle Rare picks put it in a fun place. But then you get like that Tainted Peerless. That's not a good funk. You know what I mean?
There's nothing good about that.
That's a fucky funk.
There is nothing good about that. This one, I smell it. I just think it's going to be awful. And
it smells, I'm going to be honest, it smells fucking terrible.
It does. I'm like, this is going to be so bad.
At first, you poured it, and I went, Is that the pinhook? And the glass is like over here. Yeah. I'm like, whoa. You shit yourself? Or is that
like,
pinhook?
Yeah, get down on that.
Yeah.
See what you think.
This is, dude, it's almost like farming, man. That's what I use to describe shit like that. Because it's like the hay, it's like wet hay and manure all blended up.
Yeah, shit. It's right there.
Here's the thing. It's a whiskey about horses, dude.
Yeah.
What do you expect?
Nailed it.
What do you expect?
It's the bits of real horse that make it great.
Mm-hmm. It was Glue whiskey, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, but all that weird funk seems like I'm gonna say 95% of that weird funk goes away on the palate, and it's sweet. It's a little like minty. You can tell it's a rye. Like there's some of that spice there, and then that hug just kind of lingers forever.
I'll give you 60% of it goes away on the palate.
You're on 60. Did I say 90?
You said 90.
Or I think I said 95. I think I started with all of it goes away.
It doesn't all go away, but the hug makes up for it because that is just a good clean burn that just sits there.
I really like the finish though.
Yeah, I do too.
Here's the difference. I like the finish on the Woodford chocolate malted rye too, but you have to go through hellfire to get there.
Yeah.
With the chocolate malted rye.
You have,
with this you put up with a little bit. It's like those those Sweet Sour Patch Kid commercials. Yeah. It's like that.
Yeah.
At first they kick you in the balls.
First they're sour,
then they give you something. That's kind of what this is, where it's not that bad. The Woodford's like Satan.
That chocolate is like you're fighting and fighting and fighting. You're like, oh, why did I do this to myself? And then at the end you're like, oh, you know what? That wasn't so bad. Maybe I'll try it again. And then it's so much worse.
And then the next day you're like, my palate clung onto the shitty part.
Why is this happening to me?
All right. I'm going to pour. This will be a good night for pouring, I'm sure. That was closer than I expected. There's whiskey in that.
That's what you call this?
Yeah. It's American whiskey.
Come on.
Dude. I'm on point right now. On fucking point, dude. And then you had to fill it
to the top.
Yep.
Dickhead.
All right, so here's how this works tonight. Oh, shit. Thank God. I didn't even tell her to do this, but thank God she left the pen and paper. This is how this works.
Oh, shit. She left the key over there.
That's okay. Nah, not yet, because you'll look at it, you cheater. So anyways, you were out here when she did it. I'm nervous now.
You trust your wife?
Mm-mm. Haven't in years.
I sat here doing this, talking to her.
I'm sure you did. All right, so we only got... there's another pen. I'll get it in a second. Here's how it's going to work, because I made up fake rules at work today for this, just for the fuck of it.
Great, fake rules.
Yep, fake rules, fake competition.
This is going to start out just like the Advent calendar. I'm going to be kicking ass. You're going to change the rules.
100%.
And all of a sudden you come back.
1,000%. If I'm not changing the rules to win, I'm going to lose.
Yep.
So, here's how it's going to work. This is supposed to be pros versus Joes, and the implication is that because I do this, I'm supposed to be better at it. In reality, we'll let her rip, right? Somebody said to me, it wasn't you, somebody else said to me today, like, this is a good idea, I like this idea. And I go, all I could think was, you motherfuckers shit on us when we're wrong. Right. In YouTube comments. But you motherfuckers never taste shit blind.
No.
Here's the thing. They also don't want to be wrong, and it's shitty, but it's also fun as shit. So, I know everybody's giving a shit, but if you do blind stuff at home, it's way harder than people think. Sean Opperman has a smaller collection.
Yeah.
He's doing an Advent only out of his collection right now.
I saw his the other
He's
night.
gotten one day right so far.
Yeah.
Out of 12.
Yeah.
And he's probably got like 30 to 50 bottles, right? I would imagine. So, it's the other day, I drank one, I'm like, smell it. And I'm not with him, I'm here alone. Smell it and go, holy shit, that's an Irish, but it's just a little different. Take a drink, I'm like, man, that's crazy. I don't know what Irish that would be. And I don't know every bottle he has, right? So I smell it again, I'm like, man, what a weird Irish. I take another drink, I'm like, something funky, but
Yeah.
Third drink, I'm like, that's fucking Scotch. Sean and I didn't talk at all. Sean live streams him drinking those.
Yeah.
He opens it, he smells, he goes, that's Irish. Tastes it, he goes, I think that's this Irish. I'm like, holy shit, that is just a Scotch that tastes like,
Yeah.
It wasn't, it was Scotch. It was way off. He wasn't even fucking, he said it was his daily drinker, which is even fucking worse.
I know. I saw that too, and he's like, all right, well, I'm just going to go drink now, because I don't know anything.
Yeah.
I'll see you guys
Dude,
later.
that's how I felt when I put Midwinter Night's Dram last after killing half a bottle in like a week. All right, we'll set these here so they're out of the way for right now.
Well, it looks like you got super chat there.
I owe you money for that, Willet. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, you do owe me money.
I know. Hay and manure this week. Anal marijuana last week. Nobody said anal marijuana, first off.
Anal marijuana is the best.
He said, great nosing notes. Thank you, sir. Ricky said rude because I'm assuming that's because I said I don't trust her.
Again.
Whatever. She gets it.
It's you that's not going to.
Yeah. Not after next Friday. So I'm going to be snipped and nothing's going to work anymore.
Oh, somebody did say earlier, they were wondering if this was your last manhood stream, but you pushed it to the 20th, right?
It might, yeah. So it's here's a pen. I don't know how to do it. So it's pushed to it's on the 20th, but the next Tuesday's Christmas Eve and the next Tuesday's New Year's Eve. So we probably won't have live streams for 2 Tuesdays now.
Oh, yeah.
Because I have kids, so I can't live stream on Christmas Eve. And then I have a feeling Sean will be somewhere like drinking on New Year's Eve. But, alright, there was one other thing I needed to get while I was up.
The key?
I wasn't going to get, what the fuck was I going to get? Must not have been that important. You know what? Let's do this. Maybe you guys will be able to read this. Maybe not. I'll put it back here.
You just looked!
I'm looking at the floor. You think I read that fast? You know how smart I am. I'm sitting in front of it so you can't look through it.
I dislike you.
Hopefully you guys can see so that you guys know. Don't put it in chat if you do see. I was going to get the fucking wheel. That's what I was going to get.
Text me.
I'm watching your phone now. Dude, so I've come up with a good idea for the wheel since we broke it. So this won't work this way. This is a proof of concept. I need a stopper in this bottle to hold it about here. Basically, I just need to glue it in here with JB Weld.
Or just get some of those little rubber gaskets.
Yeah, and press it down.
Yeah, press it down.
Because then this can be the old stand for the wheel.
It's a good stand for the wheel.
Dude, I set it up there the other day because it was out of the way. I'm like, why haven't I done this?
Yeah.
Dark Meat Chicken, thank you, sir, for the super chat. This is really... I did carpentry in here the other day. Right in the mic.
Right,
totally. You guys are all welcome. Donor's choice, dude. You get to pick. Let us know. You've been here. You know what's down there.
So, what are the rules again? What are your made-up bullshit rules?
I made up scoring rules.
Okay.
Scoring rules very important. Instead of guessing the whiskey...
Okay, which is going to be virtually impossible for me.
Me too. It's fucking impossible. Come to find out, much harder than people think.
Right.
Here's the thing. What we do is, no guessing the whiskey. You can if you want, but whatever. 1 point for each of these categories if you get them right.
Okay.
Person that ends with the most wins. Proof, price, and age.
Proof.
On the bottle.
Price, and age.
We're going with retail price. Whoever's closer on proof, and no Price is Right rules. That's dumb as shit.
Okay.
And whoever's closer on age. Or we can do, if you get one right, like if you get the age, if you say 10 and it's 10, you get the point.
Right.
If we both say 8 or 9, nobody gets a point. Okay. Like you got to be right for age. Because age...
I'm going to say 100 proof on all 4 right now.
Okay. Holy shit.
I'm bound to get one right.
I hope not. One of these looks real pale.
I know this B.
It looks like I pissed in a glass. I haven't had any water today.
I'm wondering if you actually had a pee glass out here. She filled it.
Yeah. Like, Sean said, "Here's how Dan cheats with the rules making."
Yep.
He knows. He's aware. Ricky said too far away. I think that was probably when I was up. So, were we too far away? You want it like this? Maybe that'll be better. I can't turn this shit up anymore. It's so mad. Loud as it gets. Okay. ABC. So we'll, instead of doing these there's no reason to really rank them. So we'll just do A at the same time. We'll go through it.
Okay.
And then once we get done with all of them, then we'll look at the key.
Okay.
Because they're all written on the same piece of paper.
So proof, price, age.
I just say, whoever's closer gets the point.
Say rather what it is, not the whether it's a rye or a bourbon or.
Yeah, you can do that.
Do we get points for that too?
Nope. I'm trying to save you.
That might be a lot easier.
I know. But when you get it wrong, it's way worse because it's easier. Let me tell you, when Sean said Knob Creek 2001 was a rye, chaos.
Yeah. Well.
One time, Sean and I said that Parker's Heritage Orange Curacao was Angel's Envy cast strength. That's how far off we were, dude. And it tastes like the shittiest chocolate oranges you've ever had in your life. All right. Coke Beard says, thanks for paying up on that Woodford wheat. Not making me hunt down your delinquent arses. That must be Brian. That has to be, yeah. Thank you, sir, for picking those up for us. Those apparently weren't. Apparently there was some in Saginaw.
Yeah, Sean got like
apparently there was some. I've been looking for one for 3 weeks, and there was one.
You had me looking for him in Minnesota too.
Yeah.
All right.
That just smashed into my hand.
That was terrible.
Do her again. It's harder left-handed. What we got here, Chief? Super Chat Showdown. I'm bleeding. I hope it was worth it. Let me know what you want to put in Super Chat Showdown. Bleeding. I'm bleeding, dude. Well, it's gonna bleed. There's a lot of skin missing.
There is quite a bit.
All right. Let's do the damn thing.
All right.
A. The blood's coming. A's dark as shit.
Yeah.
A makes me excited for A. On looks. On looks alone. Oh.
Ugh. Why?
It smells so bad.
I was so excited. It just ruined everything.
Wow, that pinhook's smelling real good right now.
Oh.
Is your glass? Is it a glass thing? Yours smell as shitty as? No, they smell equally as shitty.
They both smell bad. And there's a lot in there. I don't know that.
Oh, Ricky said too far away, and I said because I was talking, like we can't turn it up. I moved that even.
Yeah.
She said no, the key, idiot. Well, you guys get what you get when you come to this live stream.
You know what? She just calls him how she sees him.
Yeah, I get that. Everybody gets it. DJ Bean said pinhook. This is way worse than
this is not pinhook. Oh. Ricky.
This smells like
Ricky.
Young, harsh, gross. There's something real off. I don't know what it is. There's something so off-putting on the nose of this. Oh, it tastes as bad as it smells, huh?
You don't have it. It tastes like Irish whiskey. But you don't have any Irish whiskey, do you?
That's fucking disgusting, and I know what bottle that is even. Because it's so bad, I know what bottle it is.
Well, that's a one in your favor.
Here's the problem. No idea what the proof is or the age.
Ugh. I'm gonna say
that's horrendous. Dude, and it makes sense as to why it's so dark.
I'm gonna say it's 90 proof.
I don't think you're super far off, honestly. I think it gets worse.
And I swear to God, if it's over $40, I'm gonna beat you with a stick.
Everybody thinks like good whiskey just costs more money, and that's just not how it works.
I don't think it's very old either.
Jeffrey Wax said, "Is now a bad time to tell you that the list showed us Peerless Rye 4 times?"
Yes.
Oh shit. James Glenn said Jephthah. I don't have Jephthah. Whiskey Vault reviewed Jephthah today. They said it was good. Anyways.
You know what she should have done? She should have put all shit in and then put like Parker Heritage and all these other things as the names.
Yeah. So we just shit on all of them.
So yeah, we're like, this is awful.
And then we never drink them again because we think they're bad. And then 3 years later, we taste them.
She tells us, oh, hey, by the way, I lied.
It tastes like coffee on the finish. It tastes like raw coffee. Like a raw coffee bean. The proof, I see. The thing is I could see now you're at an advantage because I can guess and point out the bottle. I'll write it down at some point. But the problem is I don't know anything about the bottle because we've drank it once ever and never again. Because it tastes like this.
I'm with you.
Because it tastes like this.
I don't want to ever drink it again either. Mm-hmm. And here I have it. Mm-hmm. Thanks. Well, we want to invite you out.
Ooh.
Be a guest host. We're going to give you the shittiest stuff that we never drink.
Look at all this whiskey. You can have the worst of it.
Yeah. Only because we love you. Enjoy.
I was hoping at least 2 of these would be trash.
Oh, well.
I was hoping.
So far, so good.
I was hoping.
Oh, you're in heaven.
Yeah. Okay. There's like a really harsh bitter coffee ground at the end of that, and it doesn't go away. If you imagine licking a coffee filter after you used it, with the grounds in it, though.
Yep.
Yeah, it tastes a lot like that. Like gross water.
Yeah, but bad coffee. Really, really bad coffee.
Yeah. I think that... I'm going to go that. I'm going to go 3 years old. I'm going... We're going to have to look up the price on this because I don't know it.
So what'd you do?
I went 3 years old.
Okay.
50 on price.
So this is where we could be way off.
Yeah, I don't... We're going to have to look up state... We'll just go off state minimum. I don't have to look it up. The only reason I keep drinking it is to try to figure out what proof it is. It is so gross.
Oh, yeah. That's going back.
I'm going to say 94. So I'll tell you what bottle we both guessed.
I said 90, 25, and 4 years.
90, 25, and 4. Okay. So that is that's Belcona's rye, and it's made with a chocolate malt or a chocolate rye. I'm sorry, not a malt, chocolate rye. And so I haven't looked at the sheet. I'm making an assumption that it's Woodford. What if it's Woodford? How funny would that?
You don't know how. Wait a minute. What is it again?
I think it's Belcona.
Nope. No, I just wanted to say that.
Like, did you look?
No, because everyone always says, I love how Sean says nope the second you say it, you know what it is.
So I think that it's Belcona's Texas Rye, which is 100 proof, apparently. That doesn't drink like 100, I'll be honest. But look how dark that is. Because it's Texas whiskey. Like, it's actually Texas whiskey.
Yeah.
Oh. We are both off on the old age. 15 months.
Ooh.
That's a year.
Wow. You know what originally I had? 2 years. And I scribbled it off
You
and went 4.
close. And I don't know the price on it. I have to look it up. I'll look it up. I think this is I'd bet you money this is the first one. It's either that or Woodford, and we hate Woodford more than we think we hate Woodford.
Whatever it was disgusting. I don't want to ever taste that again. That didn't taste like any rye I've ever tasted in my entire life.
I realized what I did wrong last time I spun this. And I held
you're bleeding.
Yeah, I know. Told you.
You want me to hold it?
No. So what I did was I held it by the bottom, and there's screws. What you're supposed to do, since we broke it, is hold it by the back because there's no screws.
All right.
Jerry Wack, he was the one that said the Peerless Rye thing. Thanks, sir, for the donation. Eventually, we gotta buy a new wheel. Bottle fund, sir. If I ever see it in LRT Lee. 100. All right. So, age.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna mark point. Okay, there's a point. We don't know the price yet. Okay, I got 2. This is why they call it pros versus Joes. Now I'm about to get shit on.
I don't care for you.
I get that a lot.
I'm just gonna say that out loud.
Weird. It's weird how often people say that to me.
Ugh.
Nick Full said, "Did y'all see Bobby's beard's gone? Rip."
Oh yeah. Dude, he looks suave.
He also looks like he's 14.
He does.
Yeah.
He's on To Catch a Predator now, but
Sam has never looked like she's robbed the cradle more than now.
Oh.
Like, he had the... Did you see the
No, that
stash?
is not true because Sam is beautiful and she is very young looking. Dan.
She's still robbing the cradle. He looks underage. It looks illegal at this point.
Oh, it does. He looks so... And that it's such a contrast to that beard off.
Bourbon Saint says state minimum is 40 in Michigan. What did you have?
40.
You did say 40 out loud. You said if I pay... You have 25 written down. I can read. You were 15 off and I was 10 off.
I said 40.
You got ways
I
to
said
come
40
back,
in 2 years, and I
you
changed them both.
You're just like Sean. Sean does this all the time.
This is awful.
Sean does this constantly.
What is wrong with the seat?
Yeah. Come to find out, it's actually just like manipulation. Austin Hubbard said he looks like a shaved vagina.
Oh,
Bobby.
I'm like, I do? What happened?
You got a beard.
Yes, that is true.
Yeah, well, he looks like his skin looks so soft and like you want to like grab him is what he looks like. Okay, we're on to B. This is the lightest apple juice colored whiskey I've ever seen in my life.
There's nothing to this.
I thought it was going to be like an Irish, but it doesn't even smell Irish.
It looks like it.
Mm-hmm.
But there's like nothing to this.
It's got to be Irish.
It's got to be.
But it doesn't taste. It doesn't taste like anything now.
No, that's because we drink that shit.
That's?
It might probably ruined everything.
All right. The only thing to get rid of shitty whiskey is better whiskey.
Better whiskey.
That's good. Novi Party Store single barrel pick. That's an old one too. That's nice. You know what? That's nice.
That's very good.
Feels like home right now.
You know what? Why don't we just scrap
this? You know
this
what?
and just
Shove those off the table.
I've had it.
So here's the thing. Here's what we learned through our advent calendar last year. Ricky and Gabby built our advent calendar last year. And when you're not into whiskey and you don't pay attention, it's all marketing. Right?
Right.
Well, this is a pretty damn cool label.
Oh,
it's nice dark green. It's got black and gold on it.
Yep.
It's got a little black wax on it.
Yeah, it looks like it should be awesome.
It looks great.
Yeah.
It looks like a baby grape. I think it's because it's like a Stag Junior bottle, so it reminds me of like a baby stag. But
something to get excited about.
Yeah, but that's what we learned, and what I learned and what I deduced after our advent calendar last time was the more marketing put into a whiskey, the worse the whiskey is. It's not always the case.
Right.
Seemingly, it does happen though.
It did.
Not necessarily marketing, but branding or labeling.
It did happen. It did happen.
Linux Cat said, "New Sean is channeling old Sean with the changing of the guesses."
Awful.
I pulled a Sean the other night doing that.
I feel myself getting whiter.
If Sean could grow a beard, he would be ecstatic, dude. I know that for a fact. Okay. B doesn't smell like Scotch at all. Somebody said B is Scotch.
No, it's definitely
it's light as Scotch.
It is definitely not. If this is Scotch,
you found one you don't hate.
I found one I don't hate. I don't like this, but
yeah.
This is something. I mean, there's nothing to it.
This might be the least offensive whiskey I've ever had in my life.
There's literally nothing to it.
I have a guess, but I don't know if I'm right. Based on it, I don't want to guess what I think it is because if I had the bottle, I would have said I liked it.
And so I guess I'm kind of. I don't drink. I think you're right. I think it's an Irish whiskey. And I don't drink water? I don't drink Irish whiskey. So I mean, is there an age statement on Irish whiskey? Is there?
On some, I don't think I own any with an age statement.
So how are we even going to guess an age on something that?
If there's no age statement, unless we know it, we're just both. Neither of us are right.
Okay.
Dude, this has to be 80% water.
It's like somebody came out here and got one of your bottles and drank it and filled it full of water.
Yep. Holden at 4.
Yeah, Holden.
Just kicking it off.
I got Dad's whiskey.
Yeah. He's interested. Mash and Drum said, "Hey fellas, made it. Thanks for being here, dude. I barely made it too, if that makes you feel better, so."
Oh, there we go. My chat wasn't working.
Oh, sometimes it stops on mobile.
Yeah, it just stopped. I'm like, well, nobody said anything for a while.
Wow, everybody left at the exact same time.
Yeah. We screwed this up.
Sean, he literally has Redbreast 12. Do you have Redbreast 12?
Have I had Redbreast
12? Do you have Redbreast 12? Do you own it?
Oh. Yes.
Sean, he literally has Redbreast 12. ...
Who said that?
Yeah. I was like, Sean has a bunch of Redbreast.
It was a gift.
Spots. Oh, was it?
Yeah. Oh, you like bourbon, so here's a Scotch.
It's whiskey.
Enjoy it, or whiskey, or whatever. I'm like, yeah, it's not.
Irish is better than Scotch, at least.
Like,
it's different, though.
Yeah.
Irish is usually good in the summer because it's not that offensive. Dude,
there's nothing to this.
I keep going back like, okay, now I'm going to be refreshed a little bit. Hasn't happened once.
No. All right, well, I know what I got, and I'm not changing it. I'm not pulling a Sean. I wrote them, and I'm sticking with it.
You know what? There's a tiny bit of spice at the very end with no flavor involved. That's all that's there.
I don't even get the tiny bit of spice. It's like I don't even need to drink the water. After I'm done with C, I'm gonna go back and drink B just to refresh my palate.
I'm gonna say 80 proof because you can't go lower than that.
Right?
I can't imagine it's higher than that. Like the thing is I can gargle with it.
Yeah.
And have worse Listerine.
See, I think it's higher than that only because that's all Irish whiskey has. It's
what?
Is proof. They just give you proof.
No, they don't usually.
That's what the ones I have are.
You have Redbreast 12, right?
Well, not that. Yeah, aside from that.
I think that's 40%. Maybe 42. Maybe 84.
84.
Irish usually is like Scotch.
See, when I think of it, I think of like JMO and things like that. You know.
What the hell did you?
Jameson.
Oh, holy shit! I'm not. I didn't know what the hell JMO was.
Yeah, like boom, hammered.
When I think Irish whiskey, I think fucking smashed.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Let's go get hammered. That's what Irish whiskey is.
I'm gonna say, dude. I was gonna say 40 on price. I feel like that is the most underwhelming $40 whiskey on the planet. If I'm going on price, I guess I'll go 30. Age, I don't know, 5. What'd you throw down?
I didn't put anything for age.
All right. You said 25 for price.
I said 25 for price and 100 proof.
Dude, if this is the smoothest 100 proof around the planet. Wait, what if this is not Irish whiskey at all? What if this is one of the shit ones in the cabinet? Did she open the cabinet? Okay.
She stayed over there.
There's some hell in that cabinet.
Yeah, she did not.
The demons are locked away and they can't get out.
Listerine is about 54 proof, so
yeah, dude. Sometimes I drink it in the morning. Okay. B. We'll look after we're done. We could tally points because I was right on the first one because I knew what it was.
Oh Jesus! Here we go.
If I open that sheet, we're gonna see all 4. That's gonna be the problem.
I want to kill you. That's what I want to do. I'm tired of you.
It only took 28 minutes.
Seriously, want to kill you? Just because I should.
Oh man, I'm telling you what. This episode is sponsored by Oak and Bond Coffee. Because I used to make cold brew in this when it was hot out.
Oh.
No longer do. Because it's cold as fuck. So, okay, here's the thing. You see the color on C?
Yeah.
Promising.
Very promising.
Well, cheers it before you smell it in good faith. Oh wait.
Oh.
It's not great, but it's better. It's not great yet, but it's better.
I think it's good.
I think there's something in these glasses. This one's got mold in it.
You got mold in your glass?
Lots of cinnamon.
Oh.
Okay, this is getting way better
way
after
better.
That cap came off. Dude, this is so dark. That is like the darkest of colors. Ricky poured a lot in these glasses. Ricky actively pursues death when she pours.
It's like you came to drink.
So you're gonna drink 4 of those, huh? You're on 4 or 5 ounces each. It's like light and fruity. No. It's a little flat. Oh, I just had water. All right, I'm gonna go back for a second. I just drank some water, so that probably has an effect.
Well, that is like uber familiar.
I would have, with this color, I would have expected a barrel proof. Not necessarily on the nose, but when I drank, if you looked at that, you'd be like, that's either ancient or barrel proof.
And that's what I'm thinking is maybe it's older, but I think. Oh, God, what is this? I've had it. I just had it.
You realistically have a lot of the bottles that we have. Like, that's the thing.
Oh my gosh, I just had this.
That's really good. Okay, so 2. This one wasn't bad. It just didn't matter.
Yeah, there was nothing to it.
It's just like, that one just doesn't matter.
This is delicious. This is... Oh, it's...
It is a little oaky, but it's
oaky.
Nice and sweet too, though. What I need to tell everybody while we're considering what this whiskey is, if the Browns make the playoffs this year, Sean owes me money. Actually, he owes me more whiskey than he already owes me. He already owes me a $30 bottle. And then he owes me an $80 bottle because he didn't deadlift enough weight by the end of the year.
Right.
And then if the Browns make the playoffs, wild card or not, he owes me another bottle of whiskey. And they just thank God they beat the Bengals. We're on our way, folks. I'm not even a fan, but holy shit, I hope they make the playoffs.
All right. They're not.
You don't think so?
Baker Mayfield is terrible.
They'll get a wild card. His commercials are good. They'll get a wild card.
Yeah, oh yeah, he's great. He was checking for a battery in his.
Yeah. He's always in the stadium eating cereal and shit. They're close. They're close to a wild card.
Yeah, thank you, Ricky. This one
is good.
This one is good.
Did Ricky say something?
She said you're welcome.
Awake? It's 10:30. She is like the oldest soul on the planet. Like 8:15 rolls around and she's yawning.
I think I know what this one is.
Really?
Yep.
I'm very interested in your guess. I don't have a guess at the moment. It's too dark for my initial guess. I had a guess and it's just too dark.
I should probably give it the.
Nah, throw your guess out there.
Pheasant. Yeah, that's. How do you not choke yourself to death when you do that?
Well, that's the trick. This is where the pro comes in, sir. Mm-hmm. Dude, did you ever watch Pros vs. Joes when it was on?
No.
You didn't?
No, I don't watch TV.
Okay, here's the thing. It was one of those shows.
I barely watch YouTube because I don't like anyone. And I'd like even less people now.
Yeah, well, I get that too. Every time somebody meets us, that's the first thing we hear is, you guys are fucking assholes.
I want to bring back that white guy on here. I like him a lot better.
Pros vs. Joes was so fucking funny because it was every douche ever that was like, I could play in the NFL. What do you mean? And you're like, you realize those guys are like the cream of the crop. The most genetically gifted,
right? Highest
level of athletics.
Is that the Bo Jackson show?
I don't know. I don't know who the host was. So, but the thing was, is they'd always do different sports. So they'd do like basketball or baseball or whatever. So in baseball, it's not that. It's just like, of course, you're not hitting a 90-mile-an-hour fastball. You're a normal person, right? And you don't practice this shit,
right?
Dude, when they got to football, it got way better. Because they got to football, and it was some guy that's like, oh, you think you're a running back, right? And it's some linebacker, and he's like a giant. And they're like, all right, man, so all you got to do is pick up that ball and make it through there. And they're like, all right. He picks up the ball, flat every time.
Done.
Just fucking flat.
Pancake
it's
his
before
ass
they
right
knew
there.
about CTE.
Yeah.
Because they gave everybody on that show CTE. Oh, it was so good. Because everybody would talk so much shit. And then, like, they'd get, like, an NBA player who, like, you see him on TV, and you're like, those are normal-sized people. And then you see him in person, you're like, that guy's 6'8". What the fuck? You know what I mean? And then they would get an NBA player, and the NBA player's like stand at the free throw line, like blocking a 3-point shot.
Right.
Just like,
not today.
Yeah.
That Dikembe Mutombo commercial. No,
yeah,
not today.
It was exactly like that. All right, Michelle Lynn said, all the love for my advent calendar. It's Xmas every night. Well, thank you for participating. Did you do today's?
No, I haven't watched today's.
Did you drink today's?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I was traveling today. I was trying to get
home at like
trying to get here for your stupid live stream.
I was too. You and me both. Thank you very much for the super chat. Try to spin this shit, not break my hand. That was the best one. We got a super chat showdown. That's 2 of them. Hold on. I think that. Okay. So
I gotta say something.
Coke, do it. Say it. Let me know. You gotta send us like on Instagram or an email. Start doing it like that because it's harder for me to keep track right now. But send us an Instagram or an email and tell us what you want in the super chat showdown. Coke Beard and Michelle Lynn right now.
Yeah, Coke Beard. That's what I gotta say.
What did he say?
Michael Cline never sounded older than I don't watch TV. I don't watch TV, fellas. Let me tell you, back in '06 when the real TV was real TV.
Holy shit. You just turned 72 too. Like,
I gotta go, fellas.
We got to his birthday the other day. And every time somebody's like, how old is he? I'm like, 58. And then the next, like 5 minutes later, somebody else is like, hey man, how old are you? I'm like, 64. Every time.
I got older and older.
Every time.
Yep. But you know, with all the cord cutters and everything, people shouldn't be watching TV anymore. Rot your brain.
All the cord cutters? Is that what you said?
Yeah, that's what, cable cutters, like people that don't have cable.
Man.
Yeah, listen, Junior.
Oh my gosh. It's weird because I have these conversations and then I have to remember I'm 30. Like, I'm old too.
I have to remember I'm 30.
Take I had a panic attack.
You're going to have a panic attack on the 20th.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
That's way more than a panic attack, sir.
We're going to take turns dropping shit on your balls.
I feel like if we mush them, they won't cut them.
Look, aren't they
Those
smashed
don't work.
enough? They don't work.
Those don't work. All right. I don't have a guess.
I don't want to guess because it's gonna be like so far off. It's gonna make me look like an idiot. But I
enjoy it.
I feel like I know what it is.
I can't believe how dark it is because I don't know what it is. Like, I feel like this has just been sitting here the whole time. I feel like
It says Fred on it.
that's a pinhook store pick right there.
Huh. Random.
What's the proof on this? 116. This is not the same state, but the same idea. This is a Blue Label store pick. We should try that after and see how different they are.
I'm excited.
That's from Fred Gilbert. All right, yeah. So for C, I still think the proof's low though. I still think the proof's low.
Okay.
Trevor Wilson says, if I deadlift more than Sean, he also owes me money. He used to deadlift a lot, especially for his size. He used to. Now, he was not good at benching, or he was not great at squatting. He's really good at deadlifting.
I know you guys think that Sean's like a little dude, but he's a pretty big guy. I mean, you see him in person.
I thought you were being dead serious at first.
What's wrong with you? I was trying so hard.
I had to put the whiskey down and go, are you fucking kidding me? Sean weighs 155 pounds right now.
I was like, gonna try to keep a straight face as long as I could. And
I
you're
fell
over
for
there.
it. I'm sure they did. I did. You were like, Sean. I'm like, what?
You like spit whiskey
What's that? I
all
was like,
over
maybe
me.
I have a weird view of Sean. Oh, that was good. That was
tried.
very convincing. I'm gonna be honest.
I was trying. I thought I was gonna roll with it for a while until you were like,
The next time everybody's Sean, you're like, no, not really.
no. All right, what do you got on this? Before I tell you what I think it is.
Sean said our community is fucking awesome. I don't know that he wanted me to share that, but he did say that, and I'm going to share it because I agree with him. Okay, so I'm going to go. I'm going 90 proof. I'm going 55 for price. I'm going 8 for age. What'd you go?
So I may be way the fuck off.
One of us. What you're saying is one of us is way the fuck off.
I said 98.
Okay.
90 for the price.
Okay.
And 6 to 8 years because I think it's Midwinter Night's Ram.
Oh, that's interesting. That's really. It is dark as shit.
Yep.
And Midwinter's is finished whiskey is generally super dark.
Yep. And smell it. Think that.
Okay. It's like watered down. It tastes watered down.
No, it doesn't. It might have been the anal marijuana you had.
It might have been.
That,
I can see that. Yeah. Now when you say that, and it may be a placebo for me, but I actually agree with you at this point.
But it's so familiar, and I was like, okay, what is this? What is this? And I was just drinking this the other day, and I'm like, this is what it is.
You wanna know what's funny? I haven't drank Midwinter since that whiskey was.
No. You're like, I've ruined it.
I put it last, and I said to myself, you have to take a break, asshole.
Yep.
Because you've been drinking that nonstop, and you couldn't fucking figure it out. It's been a month since I had a fucking sip of Midwinter Night's Dram.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, fuck, dude. The snorting that Dan did when Mike said Sean was a big guy was amazing. Dude, I tell you what. If I didn't believe you, it wouldn't have been as good because I was fully in on believing.
Oh, yeah, you were like...
I'm looking this way, and you're saying something like, he's got to be I'm going to set this down and listen. I can't do two things at once.
Where's he going with this?
It's too serious, yeah. Okay. So.
All right.
I'm going water.
Yeah, I need some too. So we're on to D now, huh?
D for me winning this whole thing. Not anymore. Yeah.
Supposedly it is Ricky, but he can't figure it out in a blind, so I don't believe that it's his favorite anymore.
She knows that's my favorite too, which is kind of, if she put it in there, she was being nice. But what it inevitably does is make me look like a fucking idiot.
Yeah, she was probably setting you up.
No, but the idea is it's love, right?
Right.
But I'm dumb, so it goes backwards.
So it's dumb love.
There you go. Coker said, "Please let C be Midwinter Night's Dram." Listen, I didn't even try to fucking guess it. I'm not wrong. I just didn't guess it. Here's the thing.
I mean, I could be way off.
After you said it and I drank it,
but that's just.
I agree that if I was gonna guess, I think that dude. It's so dark, but it's not insanely high proof. Exactly. I don't think it's super old either.
Nope.
So it has to be finished if it's that dark.
And it's got that little bit of dustiness with the sweetness and that.
I wonder if maybe it's Act 5 or 6 or something. Maybe I don't know. It'll be. We'll see in a second.
And we'll find out.
All right, D.
D it is.
D it is, dude. Last one.
Your cat is like.
Every time.
Oh.
Every single fucking time. This is what happens. I told Sean take it home. Super corn sweet. Hyper corn sweetness.
Definitely.
A little nuttiness maybe. Ooh. You know what? Honestly, I don't... There's definitely like youth in there, and I kind of actually like it though. The corn sweetness that is there is not harsh.
I'm not sure that I like it. Corn sweet, like some like
it's changing
rye
now.
spice.
Oh, dude, Sean uses these fucking caps, and you know what they do? They fucking trick you. That's what they do.
So he's fucking himself, is what he's doing.
Well, no wonder he's always wrong.
Yeah.
That makes way more fucking sense, dude.
Yep.
This is why I'm always right. I don't use them. If I was, I have a guess without even tasting it, but I could be very wrong. This is shit ass whiskey if my guess is right, without tasting it.
I'm with you.
Take it into consideration without tasting it. Okay, I gotta go in. Gabby said they can't have 3 cats. Gabby, this one's an outdoor cat. You'd let it go in and out. You put a kitty door in. Is it? It's not worse than the first one.
Nope, it's not worse than the first one.
Nope.
But it's tastes dirty.
It doesn't taste dirty.
It does. Tastes a little bit dirty.
Okay.
It's like a bad rye spice.
Dirty girl. There's no proof. If I can do that, no pain, no proof. That's a shirt. If I've ever heard of it.
There's no proof, and it's honestly like, I don't know, like a shitty Basil Hayden's.
Oh. There's a... Oh, it's low proof.
Yeah.
So it could fit the profile of the old Hayden. Basil Hayden's is such a fucking shit show. What if it's 2x2 rye? Because there's a little spice.
A little bit.
Tiny spice. It's not... you're not going to even mention it to your mom when you write home, though.
It could very well be that.
I don't love it. It's not the worst thing I've had, but I don't love it. I think kicking the whole shenanigan off with A was a real fucking detriment.
Oh, it was
everything was like, it cannot get... I would drink the Tainted Peerless now and enjoy it.
Yeah, this tastes good compared to A, but I don't like this.
Yeah.
You could be right.
Man, I think it seems like it's younger. So here's the weird part. Sean and I drink Basil Hayden 10 and think it's a young whiskey.
Right.
And think it's 20 bucks.
2x2 is what? 6 years?
I don't think there's an age on it.
Yeah, so we don't even know.
It's because it's a blend of like bourbon and rye.
But it's young.
But it's 40%. Super low proof.
Yeah, and this is definitely low proof.
I get almost like a banana on the nose, but the banana is like not ripe at all. It's like a fucking green one. The one you buy at Meijer that you weren't ready to eat yet. You wanted to eat in like a week. I don't know. Because it has like a waxy note to it that makes me think it's not. But it could be. It's from the same distillery as my initial guess was. Dude, if this isn't fucking 80 proof,
we both wrote 80.
It has to be 80.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
Hold on. We're going to test B and D to see what the lowest proof is. Whoa. Go back to B now. There's actually something there?
Yep.
Because the proof, there's no proof here.
I might be right on B.
What did you guess?
100.
It does taste it tastes spicier.
Yeah. It's got more.
There's more wood, like oak spice in there. That's interesting.
God, A ruined us.
Dude, that's what A shit showed B.
You did.
Damn it. And A wasn't even, it was only 100 proof. That's how harsh A was. Okay, so.
This is.
I'm going. Okay, dude, here's the shitty part. Until we just drank Basil Hayden's for an Advent day. Are you caught up on Advent outside of today or no? How far?
No, I missed yesterday and today.
I don't remember what yesterday was.
Yeah.
Have you drank Basil Hayden's?
Yeah.
Okay. So outside of drinking Basil Hayden's in that Advent,
no, I haven't drank Basil Hayden's. So I missed. When was I in Minnesota?
I don't think it was
Saturday.
yesterday. Okay.
Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Okay.
And then I haven't had today. So
okay. So
I'm
that's
4 days
okay.
behind. Yeah.
Well, Basil's one of those. You'll see which. But Basil's made by Jim Beam, or owned by Jim Beam, whatever the fuck. So initially when I smelled it, I thought Jim Beam repeal batch. But you said Basil, and I'm like, there's a little.
But it's a rye. It's definitely a rye.
You think that's a rye? That's interesting.
D does?
Yeah, you think D's a rye? Ooh, I think it's a shitty bourbon. Personally. Could be wrong. Hey, that's happened quite often. I had a baby and my nose and palate went to shit.
You thought it was 2x2.
Initially, I thought it was Jim Beam repeal batch off the nose. You said Basil Hayden, I drank it. I'm like, there's a little spice there. It could be like a 2x2 from Basil Hayden. But Basil Hayden's from Jim Beam.
It's true.
So similar profile.
It
both
gives
shitty whiskeys.
Everything. So I'm probably more familiar with Basil Hayden than I am with Jim Beam, and so that's the note that I get is Basil Hayden.
I don't think it's Jim Beam because it's so flat. One thing Jim Beam isn't is just flat on the palate. Like there's not a lot going on.
Yeah.
Basil Hayden, I might be more flat on the palate. This is This is a bottom shelf whiskey, whatever the fuck.
It's not great. There's no doubt about that. Whatever it is.
All right. I got my shit wrote down.
I mean, was there an age statement? I don't know.
I put 5, dude. I don't know. I
actually
no idea.
Just wrote 5 too. I said 80, 30, and 5.
So if my guess on this one's Balcones Rye, which you probably never had before.
Nope.
Here's the thing: the outlandish shit is so much easier to remember.
Yeah, when it's really fucked up.
So harsh,
yeah.
Right? Especially after D, I think B's an Irish.
Yep, I did too.
C, you thought was midwinters, and I agree with you after you say it. I didn't think about it initially, but I think so now.
He agrees with me now.
No, I do. I give you credit. All right.
Now.
I hope you're wrong, but I give you credit. And then I think D is a bottom shelf fucking $20 whiskey. You wrote 30.
All right.
We both wrote 80 proof. All right, let's get this shit on the road. Wait till they're all fucking crazy whiskey.
Can I take a break? Like, can I leave? I don't want anything to do with any of this.
Okay, hold on just a second. Because I want to...
I really don't want to see it.
Okay, hold on. So I was right about this one. Okay, and that... So
when you get some weird, messed up thing and you...
It's crazy. That is one of the most off-putting whiskeys we've ever had.
Yeah.
Even out of Tainted Peerless and the Tainted Elmer in there, like, is really something you, like, it just kind of triggers something. Yeah. That still, to this day, is probably one of the worst whiskeys in the whole shelf.
Well, I'll give you that.
Right? Okay,
that was bad.
I got 3 points for that one. We're going to move on to B. I'm 3
What do you mean you got 3?
Yeah, I got the proof closer, the price closer, and the age closer. So that'd be 3.
I don't like you. All right.
I don't either. All right. So B is an Irish whiskey.
Okay.
I don't know. I'll grab the bottle so that we know the actual.
So we were both right with it being an Irish whiskey.
Yeah. It's a Teeling.
I've never heard of that.
I bought this a long time, like probably a year and a half ago. It's Teeling single grain Irish whiskey. It's 46%. What'd you write?
100.
Thank God I wrote 80. So that means it's 92?
Yeah. That means I'm closer.
Fuck, dude! Oh, no! I wrote it wrong. It's 42.
Yeah, I was way off.
So you get a point for that.
All right.
8. This has a fucking age statement on it.
Oh, wow.
5. Would you have guessed 5 years on that?
No, I would have guessed like 3. And would you?
I guessed 5. I was gonna say when you said no, I was gonna say I would have because
Yeah.
I did. Okay, price on Teeling. Somebody give me the Bourbon Saint. What's the state minimum? I don't keep stickers on bottles, and now I wish I did. Because the mobile site for the state minimum broke recently, so I can't look it up. Somebody give us a price on this.
I got the mobile site.
Does it work still for you? It will not load a page for me anymore.
There's a new one.
Oh, that would be why. All right. Dramhound Bourbonjunk.
What's the brand or the liquor name is Teeling?
Yeah, Teeling.
Teeling.
Single grain, 5-year in X wine cask.
Single grain. Okay, so Teeling single grain is...
There's no flavor to this at all. Like none.
Holy shit. Wow. Statement's $49.96.
This is $50 basically.
Wow. I said $25.
Okay, I get another point. I don't hate that. I don't hate... Now, I paid $50 for that, so who's the loser?
Yeah, you are. You are way the loser.
Okay, so are we good with... you guessed C, dead on.
Did I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So apparently I just can't identify midwinners, huh?
So you love it,
It's
but
the second time in a row that I've failed to identify midwinners.
Suck it.
You literally... It was Act 5, though, not 7.
Well, Act 5 is pretty damn... Act 6 is the one that's not that great.
I completely agree. But that bottle's 2 years old, so that would be why I maybe thought...
that would be why.
So different.
Oh, that bottle's 2 years old. You know what? I totally forgot about it.
That would be why.
Yeah,
The thing is...
that would be why the pro
bottle's-
doesn't have any idea what it is.
That bottle's 2 years old. It's been open for about 7 months.
Oh, yeah. It's ruined now. You know what? I'll take it home with me since it's so shitty. I'll get it out of here.
You know what? Having that blind, I'd like to have them next to each other, but I might prefer 7. Having that blind, I think I prefer what I remember of 7. You're the absolute worst. Are you going to give yourself points? What did you guess? 98? You win.
3 points.
Well, hold on. You win proof.
I win proof, I win price, and I win year.
Is it 6 to 8 years?
Yep.
Well, I wrote 8.
Doesn't matter. It does. There's no age statement on it, so it's 6 to 8.
How? No, just because there's no age statement.
You know what? We're gonna look this up because you're an asshole.
Oh, actually, it will say on Midwinter on High West's site. I bet. I think it because they're pretty transparent about shit.
You're transparent about shit.
I know. I'm an honest man, dude.
Midwinter Nights.
Wow, it's bad when I type in High West and it goes to Midwinter Nights.
Oh shit!
Please say
wow.
If it's 9, I win.
The proof is 98.6.
Yeah, it's basically 100.
So I was right there.
Yeah.
The price we know it's aged 5 to 19 years in charred white.
Nobody gets a point for that. There's no point.
How do we do that one?
So the reason is because when they used to source from Barton. When High West sourced from Barton, they used 15-year-old Barton.
Ah.
So I've never heard of 19. That might be a little bullshit.
5 to 19.
They did use 15.
Years.
You get 2. You don't get 3 for this, sir. You get 0.
No, that's you.
Oh, okay.
Dan's 3.
Okay.
This is Dan. So you got 0.
But you get.
And I get 2 here. So I have 3 points and you have 5 points.
5. Comes down to D.
Yep.
Basil Hayden 2x2 rye. Fucking right, dude.
What are you fucking right? You said it was Jim Beam, and
Basil Hayden.
I said it's like Basil Hayden. You go, oh, what if it was
Is
a 2x2?
that an 80 or an 86?
That's 80.
Okay, so we tie.
Yep.
I wrote. You were. It was 50, I think, for that bottle. So you went on price.
I went on that.
I don't know if there's. We both wrote 5.
We both wrote 5.
Homie,
So you won 5 to 4.
that was shit.
5 to 4 because you knew what this garbage was.
What's up, guys? Pros versus Joe's.
Pros versus Joe's. I had a really shitty bottle, and Mike's never tried it before.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing about the Basil Haydens. We Sherlock Holmes that together.
We did.
Because I'm like Jim Beam, then you said Basil Haydens. I'm like, oh, okay. Then I drank. I'm like, that's fucking maybe a 2x2. Mind you, I switched back, but that's still shitty whiskey.
Yeah. Oh.
I said I'd pay no, I didn't even say I'd pay 20. I thought it was 20.
You thought it was
30.
Yeah.
That's obviously
and it's
not
a
worth $50.
Bottle.
That was in the fucking Smitty's raffle last year. The rare whiskey raffle.
Wow.
That was in it.
No.
Okay. Basil Hayden's, you guys gotta get your shit together. You're putting out $200 Jim Beam masterpiece, but you can't put out a decent.
Wait. Let's read the chat here. You know what? Ricky says, but Michael Cline's guess: Midwinter Nights and 2x2 by name.
No, I guessed 2x2.
No, I guessed Basil Hayden.
Yeah, but I said B1.
I swayed you.
Now that's very true. That is extremely true.
Trev
What
Wilson.
side is she on?
Michael Cline wins. End of story. Fred Gilbert. Michael Cline, hold up.
No, I got 5 fucking points.
Saying.
Who the fuck? You can't. Okay, you know what? People say Team Sean when Sean's here. I don't need somebody else to be like against me.
You know what?
I think I'm just a non-likable person.
Team Sean.
Oh, fuck you. It's just like, now it's Team Sean. It's the 2 Sean. Fuck. Sean said she does. Oh, okay. She's finally out. Oh, Luna's sleeping. That means she's probably good. Good job, babe. Thanks for taking care of the baby while I'm out here. I'm working right now. This is work, dude.
This is totally
You understand.
work.
You see how hard this is, dude.
This is brutal.
Stressful. I'm mentally exhausted. Man.
I had to fly in today for this.
You flew in
I flew in today.
Got on an airplane today.
Yeah, just
Came
for you.
here.
Yep.
And now we're doing this. This is how important it is.
Dramhound says that I should subtract a point from Dan, and he's right.
What the fuck?
Absolutely right.
Dramhound! You son of a bitch! Where's that this double rye that Michael Cline got a chunk of? Finished in Midwinter Nights is from Dramhound.
Oh, Nathan Roos says, we all know who the real pro tonight was. Michael Cline.
Dude, how miserable is this fucking community?
This community is the greatest community.
How miserable are all of you people?
Absolutely. Oh, what is that? Hashtag Team Primetime Cline.
I saw 2. Who was that?
Well, ADHD Fishing started that shit earlier.
Okay, first off, Matt. Fuck
Dramhound's
you,
on it now.
I thought Matt was literally the only one left on my team. He was the only one. There's one person. Fishing Pro 64 says, "Don't worry, I still love you." I'm gonna accept it.
No, he meant me.
No, he didn't.
He totally
did
meant
not.
me.
We're gonna try. I want to try this pinhook single barrel. These I'm not drinking the rest of them.
Well, you don't have to worry about those anymore. Hey, Sean, he doesn't like the watch hats.
I forgot.
Dan took care of them.
I forgot those were on. How great was that noise?
And done. Smash.
The one place there's not rubber flooring and the whole fucking thing is right there. Whew.
Wow.
Okay, so here's the deal.
Sean, I'm sorry. It was Dan.
We only had 8 of those left. Now there's 7. Okay, good thing I don't use them. Ooh, okay, this is way better than yours.
Yay!
David Hatton said ultimate suck up team. Damn. Listen, dude, you want to be on my team because I fill samples. This is where it comes into play for you.
It's not.
It's way better. Okay, it's starting to open up into that weird, like, you know what it is?
It's not way better. It is absolutely not way better.
I just splashed it in my nose.
Whew.
It is,
Nope.
Dude, it's like if you mixed Juicy Fruit, Big Red, and Hay. Because there's this, it's like a combination of those 3 flavors.
You don't chew Big Red. Fuck you.
Dude, that's one of the greatest movie quotes of all time. I don't give a shit. It's been in like 3 of our videos now, but I can't keep the fuck you in. It is the most aggressive advertisement for any product ever.
Best.
It is. I bet after fucking Ricky Bobby came out, Big Red stock went up.
Oh,
I bet you money.
Had to.
Okay, it's getting worse as it sits in the glass.
That's why I told you. Instantly, I'm like, no, it's not better. You think it is, but it's not.
Such a pretty bottle, though.
Oh, it's a gorgeous bottle.
If you smell it out of the bottle, it's great.
Yeah, that's what I just did. I'm like, wait a minute, it's not the same, but...
Dark Meat Chicken said, Pros versus Joes or Dan versus the man? Fuck you, Dark Meat Chicken. Like, I don't understand how this fucking works. I invite him into my establishment, alright? And he comes here and you guys are all like, fuck Dan. And that's just fucking...
Which way in the weight room, Tommy?
Exactly that way. Oh, shit. Ron Henderson says, I can be bought with samples. Alright, so all I gotta do is send people whiskey. and then I have a team again.
Well, you'll be fine because next week Sean will be back, and then everybody will be team Sean again.
There we go.
Or
yeah,
Dan,
well, no, half the people are already
Sean.
fucking team. Yeah, this is the problem. The problem is I'm already losing the battle. You guys should
Sean,
do
my
a
brother.
twist top
Love
whiskey
you.
award. Chris Reggie, that's a good idea, man. A twist top.
Ooh.
Talking like bottom. Well, okay, so removing Weller Antique 107 from it.
Why?
Well, because it's corked now.
Oh.
So the new ones are gold, or the gold wrapper. But the funny thing is, Sean and I disagree on nothing. We don't disagree on anything as much as we disagree on bottom shelf whiskey. Sean hates JTS Brown with a burning passion, and I love JTS Brown.
I'm more my palate on lower whiskey is more with Sean.
Yeah, are you?
Like well, we both love early times bottled and bond. We both love.
I do it every time I put it blind.
That's so damn
I just
good.
hate it when it's not blind.
It's so good. And I like 107, and Sean likes
Yeah.
107. You
Well,
don't like
those aren't
107.
screw top any. Dude, so let's be real. That should have never been screw top.
Probably not.
I mean, well, it used to be like 23, 25 bucks.
I like
You think of the
Special Reserve
value?
for $20.
Yeah, actually, I do too, honestly. Dude, that Special Reserve pick right there,
Yeah.
that'd win a nice screw top war.
I bet it would.
Yeah, that was 25 bucks. It's good. Drink it.
Oh, it smells delicious. It smells so much better than this pinhook.
Nathan Roos just donated 20 bucks and said, he said, for some more Glencairn condom covers for Sean.
He's going to need them.
Yeah.
Dan
Actually,
just smashed him with...
you know what's funny? Sean paid for those, so they're just watch glass covers, or they're watch glass, like circle watch glass, a certain size that fits over a Glen.
Yeah.
That's all they are. Sean did pay for those out of pocket. And I smashed.
Well, you are in luck, my friend, because I still have 5 of them, and only 1 broke. The other 3 are on your computer.
Oh. That's why I
Oh.
can't find them.
Yeah. He looks around the room. Oh,
Looks
yes,
on the floor.
those. So you still have 8.
Yep. We almost had less than 8. Now you know what Sean has to do.
Oh,
You're starting to understand Sean's side of things.
I am.
Yeah, you are.
I always
do all-
loved him. I'm starting to love him more
There
and
you
more.
go. I do all the setup and then it falls apart from there.
Yeah, it's all over.
Oh, Sean says Dan likes trashy whiskey. Here's the thing. We agreed Very Old Barton is a fucking find, dude.
That's a great whiskey.
If you don't believe me, have your wife buy you Very Old Barton and put it in a glass for you when you not knowing what it is. It's fucking good.
This doesn't get better as
You
it
know what I
sits.
want to do? I don't. You know what? I don't
Doesn't
wanna
get
do
better.
that.
Doesn't
I
get
don't
better.
I'm over that. I don't want to do that right now.
I don't either.
I want to try to not step on shit that I have laying around everywhere.
And Dan's out. So, you know what I want to do? I want to leave. I want to leave this live stream right now.
Oh, there it is. Okay. So I want to know if Act 5 or Act 7 is better. Because I have an open 5 and I don't have. I have a closed 6, but I open one. I'm not opening it because I know it's not better. So, which of these whiskeys weren't? C was good, right?
Yep.
So C will probably clean out. Okay.
Yeah, B will clean out okay too.
Oh yeah, B was like nothing, wasn't it? Okay. That was much faster than I expected. That's what she said.
Got a lot of water here. Lots of water. I gotta drink. Overly aggressive with the water.
You know the best? I just realized one of my favorite things. Sean's not a mod in our chat.
He's
Trevor-
not.
Trevor Wilson, Chris Reggie, ADHD Fishing, mods, right?
Yep.
I've met them. Great people.
Trev,
Sean, not a mod.
kick Sean out.
Trev says 7's better simply because I own it. Here's the thing. Somebody said it's the Michael Cline. I need you guys to fuck yourselves. Chris Reggie said bring back Husky Dan. He always says that.
Oh,
Because he's a weightlifter.
Husky Dan's one of my favorites.
He's Husky Dan's Chris Reggie's favorite too. I'm working on it. Did you see the big box in front of my garage right now?
Yes.
It's a very
The
expensive
Rogue box or whatever?
Aerodyne fucking Echo bike from Rogue right now. Because Ricky and I are having a weight loss bet.
Oh.
$300 on the line.
So you put $300 on the line to buy a $2,000 bike. Smart.
No, it was only 800 and change. So here's the deal.
So you're still upside down $500.
But
Well played, sir.
so I think Ricky's sleeping because Luna's sleeping. Let me explain this to you while that's happening. That T-Lane is tipped over on the floor. Who gives a shit? Anyways, we made a bet that it was $300 cash whoever wins.
Okay.
And there's no judgment. I can buy whatever the fuck I want. I want and am willing to pay $300 for a Kentucky Owl Batch 9 right now. Bourbon.
Okay.
I normally wouldn't be. But this is somehow free money, even though it's still my money and her money.
Yep.
Somehow free money now. So if I win the bet, I get to go buy a Kentucky Owl Batch 9.
You know Matt got one for free.
Yeah, I know.
And he's getting a second one for free.
Yeah, I know all of these.
You're going to have to buy one for $300.
Fuck you, dude. shit on everything.
And you have to win a bet to do it.
And I have to lose weight and work my ass off.
And you have to spend $800 to try to spend $300.
So I got to get to, if I get to 229, I win the bet. Well, then I told my parents about this bet. We bought the Echo Bike because Ricky and I didn't buy each other Christmas presents because we both wanted that. It's like, fuck it. Let's not do Christmas presents. Let's just buy something we both want. So we did that. So I told my parents about this. And my mom's like, I'm in. And then my dad's like, I'm in. And I'm like, okay. And they're like, yeah, we'll put in 300. We'll do a couples thing. So now it's me and Ricky versus my mom and dad for 600.
Ooh.
Ricky gets 3, I get 3 when we win.
Inevitably.
I will crush my parents.
I will go over and I will Tanya Harding my dad in the knee to make sure that shit's not going to happen.
We have to lose. Everybody has to lose 7%, and it's not a 14% as a couple. It's 7 per person.
All right.
So each team has to lose 7 per person. So my dad's at 6.5. I'm like, not today. Here's the downfall. I got a vasectomy coming up hot. We start Friday.
Well, just don't sit there and eat like a jackass.
I gotta lose my 7.
On your nuts.
I gotta lose my 7% before Friday. That's so unhealthy. You lost 7% of your body weight in 5 days.
Yeah. I'm good.
You might die.
Doc, I'm losing a lot of blood. I don't have any to lose.
I haven't drank water in 3 days.
All right. I'm dying.
All right, so, dude, I figure for the 2 days that I almost said circumcised, not the right word. Anyways, 2 days. I mean, I am, but not the right word.
That's
anyways,
not even close to the right word.
That's a genitalia thing. So, anyways, I almost said for the 2 days that I'm down for my vasectomy. What I meant to say was that I'm going just drunk as shit for 2 days.
Yeah.
I'm bringing my favorite whiskeys in the house, and Holden and I are hanging the fuck out and drinking. I mean, he might. It's up to him, but he's 4. He can decide for himself.
You should. At this point, he's on his own.
Yeah, I figure.
Uh-oh.
I bring 6 bottles in the house, and for 2 days I just have a nice assortment. You know what I mean?
Do you have B and C?
Yeah. All right. How does ADHD fish do this? One of them reminds him of the letter.
Oh yeah.
5 and 7. A, B,
5
C.
comes before 7, so B comes before C.
Oh no, this works perfect. 7 is scene 2. B is the second letter. 5 is scene 3. C is the third letter. This works fucking perfect. So B is 2. Okay, you gotta follow me here, Chief. This isn't that hard. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Me and ADHD fishing.
What is what now? What am I pouring where? Just
7 is what letter in the alphabet? Nope. Holy fucking shit. No wonder it's confusing.
That's why I have no idea what you're talking about.
My Act 7 is scene 2.
Okay.
Scene 2 is the second letter of the alphabet is B,
Okay.
right?
That's
So
a
that
lot
goes
better
in
than
B.
what you said.
Listen, I'm going to be honest. I'm sure I slaughtered the fuck out of that explanation.
I just stared blankly into the cameras. I'm like, if anybody else is following this, please
My
help me.
Act 5 is scene 3.
Okay, so this is B.
My Act 5 is scene 3. The third letter is C.
All right.
So this should be pretty simple as long as we remember that. Somebody in chat will remember it. They don't really need us, honestly. They just want somebody to laugh at.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do need that, though. Thank you.
We'll figure it out eventually.
Sean, how do you do this?
He doesn't try to. He just has to at this point. All right. So. Ugh. Holy fucking messages. I'll do that afterwards. So, for those who don't know and you give a shit, the scenes don't matter at all. So the scenes, High West batches these, like, on a day. The different scenes are the different days they're batched, basically. Or the different times of the day they're batched or whatever. But the acts do matter. So the acts are years. So Act 7 is 2019. Act 5 is 2017. So 6 is 2018, obviously. So 5 was when they didn't have any of their original whiskey or their distillate in it. 6 was the first year they put their own distillate in it. Everybody, I think most people thought it was worse. 7, I thought was a comeback. They also have their own distillate in it, but it's a lot better. So that's what the fuck's happening with these.
Completely agree. 7 was a major comeback.
Listen, I'm to the point in which I pull a fucking fishing of the ADHD.
No, with Matt, is he keeps them both in the same hand and does it like 6
He
times.
never
and then puts them down and goes, all right, it's all mixed up.
The same
It's all mixed up. I don't know. Is this B?
I know. And he always goes, you guys don't believe me, but, and I'm like, well, because you didn't actually move them. All right. Ooh.
All right.
Okay, I'm just going to the first letter. We might not be doing the same one at the same time.
Not even close.
You know, this smells fucking great.
Oh,
this,
so good.
okay, I could be wrong. There's less water in the glass now than there may have been earlier. I would guess off the nose this is Act 7. What I'm more interested in, rather than guessing which they are, is which one I enjoy more.
Yeah,
because I'm sure they're different,
fine,
right?
Yeah.
I'm sure that they're different. This one is all sourced. I think that's Act 5. Yeah, this one's all sourced. Act 5 is all sourced whiskey. Act 7 is obviously not. So.
Well, off the nose, I enjoy this one more.
The right one for you?
Yeah.
You know what we should have done? Just use. We literally could have done it. We both have one engraved glass. We could have put the same whiskey in, and then it's too late. We've gone
You're
too
the
far.
absolute worst.
I'm like the smartest. Too late though.
Yeah.
I have great ideas.
You're the
later.
smartest second person to the party.
Nathan Roos said, "Bet you Dan thinks it's Midwinter Night's Dream." You know, it'd be even better.
I'm going on a limb right now.
Even better is when I guess it's not.
Yeah. You know what? This is totally not. There's nowhere.
ADHD Fishing said, "I knew you fuckers didn't believe me. My doctor almost called me the R word." Dude, we don't think that about you.
No, we just think you're overjoyed.
You're just really happy. Oh, shit. State minimum is 90 in Michigan, River St. says. That is correct. And guess what? $90 for a single Midwinter Night's Dram is a pretty damn good value on my opinion.
Totally good value.
Here's the thing. High West is smart enough to know this needs to be released late fall, early winter. Because that's when the whiskey hits, dude. You need this whiskey during cold. It's not as good in the summer. It's really weirdly spicy in the summer. It's too hot. It's not great. In the winter, it's fucking fantastic. Mash and Drum said, "Hey Dan, that's Willet." Dude, what? This is Willet.
Jason, that's not fair.
You know
I'm drinking. Ooh.
You know how happy I am to have this Willet? I'm so thankful, dude. I bought a lot of whiskey lately. Need to stop. But
Actually, your wife said that. When she was in here, she's like, stop sending my husband.
So,
we have to buy Christmas presents.
I forgot you don't know the backstory of this. We're sitting at Genji's, right? And family dinner. It's me, Ricky, Holden, Luna, my dad, my sister, my brother-in-law. My mom wasn't there. So my mom's up north. So we're all sitting there together. And you call. And you don't usually call. So I answer. And you're like, "Hey, I found a Willet. It's like $50. You want it?" I'm like, "Yes." And then you're like, "All right, I thought you would." I'm like, "I love you." And you're like, "Love you too." And then we hang up and he goes, "What the hell?" And I just told her, like, "Hey, we need to save money for Christmas presents." Right. And then I buy whiskey on the phone, basically.
Like instantly. Insta-buy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Give me that.
We don't have an open Willet except the 10-year. We don't have any 4 years here. And so it was like, dude, that's like, I don't like not having it on hand because I just want to open it.
Right.
And have it on hand so when we want to compare it or drink it.
I saw it sitting on the shelf. I'm like, $49.99. I'm like, well, I'm getting one. Pretty sure Dan wants
Yeah.
one.
Dude, I told you to buy one the one time. You're like, it's 90. Still one? I'm like, no.
Yeah.
You're like, I didn't think so.
Yep. I'm like, not for that, you don't.
Ghost Diver said, did the mic get unplugged? Dude, it looks identical in OBS. It still shows us it's popping up in the green and yellow range of audio levels.
Testes. Dan's not going to have them.
Okay. This one is really good. It's like, it seems like it's like less finished than I remember, maybe.
Chris Reggie said that he could start muting people.
I saw. Dude. Chris Reggie's like OG as it fucking gets. We had like 3 subs and Chris fucking hanging out. So he's the fucking man.
These are hard to determine, like which one I like better.
Really? Are they closer than you thought they'd be?
Yeah.
Are they? That's why I haven't had this one yet. I've only had my left one.
They smell different.
Yeah, they smell extremely different.
But they do taste different, but they both taste so damn good.
I like how the left one smells more than the right one. Don't know the letters yet, but I like the engraved glass on the nose more than I like the non-engraved.
I love you too, Trev. Dude. More than you know.
Trev's so full of love, dude. Such a good guy. I wish that we all lived. I wish like the group, all like that group of human beings, all lived closer.
Oh, so do I. It'd be so much fun.
One time I met Trev. We made out for 5 minutes, dude. It was great.
I know.
It was in Texas.
That's all I've heard about.
It was not acceptable in Texas. Let me tell you, not the place to make out.
That is the worst thing you can do in Texas. Not the place
to make out with another dude. Up here in the Midwest, we still believe in freedom, but we're bored as shit. So
speaking of freedom, I forgot that I'm wearing these for ADHD fishing tonight.
Yep. Those are freedom socks.
Those are freedom socks. Even the back. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
USA.
Yep. Those are freedom socks.
That's money right there.
He always puts the old freedom paper up.
Yep. Like, you know what? For my boy Matt, America.
It's weird he likes freedom because he basically lives in Canada.
Yeah, he does. Well, that makes you appreciate freedom so much more.
That's a good point.
Yep.
The right one tastes younger than the left one to me. So this is the engraved one.
You're dumb.
I like this one more. Fuck you, dude. I don't even know which is which at this point of mine.
You can't tell me which one's older than the other one.
No.
They're 5 to 19 years old. This one's younger.
No, but this one is older. That's true.
Oh, you mean like physically older in the bottle at your place?
No, not fucking physically. This one doesn't have like 3-year whiskey in it, and this one does. This one has 3-year rye in it.
Stop getting so excited.
3 or 4. 4, maybe 4.
You're really getting excited about it.
Dude, I'm very passionate about being wrong about Midwestern.
More than anyone.
I'm very
More than anyone.
About never getting this correct.
All I care about is the fact that I am wrong.
Here's the thing. This is why I say it. I get more of like a corn sweetness on the right one than I do the left one for me. The engraved smells less like a corn sweetness.
All right.
Or taste. I should say taste, but.
So I don't ever want to agree with you, but my left one is that as well.
Okay. They smell very different. They smell way more different than I expected them to.
Yeah. The right one almost has like a thinness to it, like a. You know, I think one of these is not Midwinter's
They
Night's
taste
Dram.
very different. Honestly, they taste very different. I will be honest.
I think this one is Willet.
I wish that I had. Come to find out, in a blind Willet shits on Midwinter. Not on purpose, but apparently it does.
Apparently it does.
I would have guessed one of these was 6 because it seems flatter than the other one to me. I thought that these would be damn near identical because I said that 7 was the year of the comeback.
So
I don't know which is which, but
my guess is that this is 5.
All right, look at
that's
it.
7.
What's your left want letter? Is it C?
It's C.
So C is 5.
Yep.
And C is which one for you? Like note wise, you thought that was the younger one?
No, I thought
that
was the better one.
So I thought that this was the better one for me.
The older.
The
I thought that
engraved
this
glass.
was older.
Yes.
Had more to it.
Dude, we both picked C.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. 5 is still better.
Wow.
Like, I would honestly say quite a bit better, too.
Yeah. Yeah, and it holds on longer.
Fuck, dude. I said 7 was the fucking comeback.
Well,
compared to 6.
You judged it against 6.
That's true.
And 6 is not trash.
So 6 is worse than 7 in my opinion.
Oh, wait, yeah.
Dude, how weird is... I didn't think they'd be this different.
Mm-mm.
If I gave you 4 whiskeys blind, you wouldn't guess 2 of them were mid-winners if both these bottles were in.
No.
If you picked up one, you would never guess the other one was 7, basically.
What's funny is was it 5 that she chose earlier?
It was 5 that she chose.
So I pulled the same one that I like right now.
Yeah. Or are you drinking 5 at home right now? Or 7 right now at home?
5.
You're drinking 5 at home?
Yeah.
You're a cheater, dude.
Yep.
No wonder I didn't guess it.
Well, I didn't
That's
know.
the only reason I didn't guess it.
That's it.
Because I
Same reason I didn't guess Balcones.
You can have that bottle if you want it.
Nope.
Dude, I'm very surprised.
You swept with that bullshit bourbon, just so you know.
Welcome to Pros versus Joes. Where she just ran. You know what's funny? It's all by chance. That was all by chance.
Oh,
because
wow.
if she let's pretend she poured like a Old Forester Statesman, and realistically you or me don't get Statesman, right? That's never gonna be our guess.
Never.
So if you or me don't either get it, it's all up to chance who gets those points.
Yeah.
Dude, that Balcones will stick in your mind for the rest of your fucking life.
Yeah, you nailed all 3 because you knew exactly what it was the second that you drank it.
Also guess 2x2 rye, but
So if we take A out of the mix, I won.
Well, but not really.
Not well, but completely.
Not well, but for real.
Not well, but
Hold on.
totally, completely.
Where's the? I threw him that way, and I can't get that way. So here's the thing. I guessed 2x2 rye. You guessed midwinter, right?
Yep.
I guess the first one. What was the second one again? Teeling. And you were
Teeling.
closer on the proof, which was that was basically the fucking that was like the one. If I didn't smoke Balcones like that,
Right.
That would have been the one.
That would have been the one
Dude,
that did it.
How the fuck the proof on that fucking Teeling?
And if I never would have told you Midwinter Night's Dram, you would have been fucked on C.
Well, you still got all 3 on C. Or 2. Where's the fucking trash? Fucking Kobe, dude.
Yeah. Totally. You didn't miss that by half the trash
I gotta
can.
move that trash can closer. Oh, fuck. Only 1 Four Roses recipe. What's the pick? No, there's 2. But one's behind the Traverse City. I don't... I could stand up and tell you, but I don't know. They're not that good. One's a Kentucky Fried Chicken one from Tippins.
Oh, that Kentucky Fried Chicken is delicious.
I got that when it came out. Now that the Tippins there.
You know what? You gave me so much water, I might have to take a break here.
What did you say?
You gave me so much water, I might have to
Yeah,
take a little
dude,
break.
just walk outside and pee and come back.
Hey guys, see you later.
How long do you have to pee for that you have to say see you later?
Because I'm walking outside. Nope, see ya.
There's a fucking wild animal in here now. Cream looks too light to be the... Dude, here's the thing. I'm sad I only have 6. Never seen another here in Michigan. 6 Now I want to compare... I haven't sealed 6 still. Because eventually I want to do the vertical. But, I thought 6 was so much worse than 7. 7 seems drastically worse than 5, honestly. I don't know. It's worse than 5. Let's put it that way. Noticeably worse than 5 is a better word. But I do think that 6 is worse than 7 without opening a 6. So. Fucking people agreeing with Michael Cline. He's a bad person. Mike's not peeing on the cat. Because I'm holding the cat. He's peeing outside.
That's
Scary Peeper said...
That's why this community's so awesome.
Scary Peeper said... That was Mash and Drum. That was Jason. Scary Peeper said... Black Panther BJ mascot, meow. Yeah, dude, I'm trying to get Sean to take his cat.
That panther has 6 toes on every paw.
He does.
It's
He's
awesome.
a pretty good cat. But he's like a dog, basically. Okay, here's... Oh, shit. Come here.
And scene. See you later.
All right. So, I'm going to step down glass. One of these is an OESK, 10-year-old. The other one is a OESK 10 years, 3 months. So they're identical, actually. They're both okay. It's going down. Dude, look at all these fucking...
You know what, Trev? I honestly, I love 7 too. And if you're just comparing the 5 to the 7 and saying, oh, well, it's not quite as good, that 7 is phenomenal. That is it. You're not gonna go wrong. Great whiskey. La Monica. The hell's La Monica? Oh, Daryl La Monica. Screw you, Kevin. Thanks for nothing. What are you laughing at? You guys.
Dude, here's the thing. I think... Oh, yeah. Dude, zipper's still down. Don't worry about it.
See? Aren't you glad I went and broke the seal? Because you
I
wanted to
too.
so bad.
I had to pee too. I always gotta pee. That's the one.
You're not opening that, are you?
Should we open it?
Don't.
Fuck it, I'm open.
Don't.
Fuck, dude.
Don't.
I don't give a fuck, bro.
Don't open it. You got
He
15
said don't.
of them open.
He said don't. I got 300 bottles open in this bitch. What's 301?
It's the dumbest thing you've ever done.
Well, it's too late now, isn't it?
Yep. That is... I have no idea why this is the most coveted bottle that it is, but everybody wants this Santa Claus label on the Eagle Rare, and it makes no sense to me.
It's a current Eagle Rare store pick in Michigan from A&B Liquor, aged 10.5 years. But it does have, you won't be able to see it unfortunately, Santa riding an eagle on top of a barrel, which is pretty cool. But now here's the thing, I did hear that it was actually really fucking good.
Well, they're all good. I don't. You think that
we've had mediocres.
You think that one is so much better that you're gonna pay 3 times retail for it?
I didn't. I paid 30.
You did not, but you could have sold it for 3 times retail.
But I paid 30. I'm sorry. I paid the 34. I think.
Oh, I'm sorry. I paid 34. I think.
I went and got these sold out in an hour after being announced. I just got lucky and knew that they were there before they got announced.
And he says, "Hey, Mike, you're going down to Detroit, right? Why don't you swing by Davison and pick up a couple of more of these?" I'm like, "Yeah, I will." And as I get on the road, he goes, "Oh, they're sold out." Threw his head back like an evil laugh.
Sitting on my couch with my pinky out.
Yep.
Here's the funny thing. The thing is, I tried to get some of these for... This thing looks like... Dude, this bottle looks like it was fucking smashing on the ground. I tried to get some of these. I wanted to get 3 of them. I wanted to get one for me, one for you, one for Chris and Brandon.
Yep.
Well, the rules were 1 per, no holds, no phone calls, no fucking bullshit.
You get none and like it.
Smells pretty good.
We gotta give Trevor Wilson a Eagle Rare store pick.
Mash and Drum would literally kill a human being for one at this point.
This?
Just a store pick in general. An Eagle Rare store pick in general.
Well, why are we not hooking people up? You got 40,
I know.
You got 49 of them up there.
They're all open. I gotta send one back, so I gotta send a bottle back to Mash and Drum. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna include other stuff in sending. That Heaven Hill bottle and bond's from him over there, but it's his. I gotta send it back.
Jason's the man. He got that Weller foolproof for me, and he had that back like almost before I sent it.
Did he really?
It was unbelievable. I got home from Minnesota and it's already at my house.
Is it really?
How'd that happen? That can't be.
He's a good guy. Jason's
He's
good
awesome.
people. Jason's good people. Oh, whoa.
It smells amazing.
Fuck what we drank tonight.
How bad is that? We've got Midwinter Night's Dram right here, and I just want to shove it off the table.
I mixed them together. Here, let's do this. Just mix them all.
Oh, it smells so good.
Let's see what that tastes like in like a few minutes here.
Holy fuck balls.
This is every Midwinter's ever, basically.
Wow.
Okay, here's the thing. The people that opened that pick said it was amazing. So after I heard one person say it was amazing, I'm like, I'm going to open that. I'm not going to miss out on that. I have FOMO, and I paid $30 for it.
But, okay, what is the preface of them saying it's amazing? How many
Nothing.
store picks have they had? Where are they at? You don't know any of that.
No idea.
Just one guy randomly said, "This is amazing." Dan's like, "Fucking, I'm opening it."
This is how easy marketing is.
Yeah. All right.
Listen, it's bourbon.
Yeah.
Fred Minnick said fucking McKenna 10 was the best whiskey ever made.
Run through the wall!
And Henry Hill went, up that shit 15 now.
Yep.
Like, immediately. Ghost Diver said, "Do you have Russell's single barrel rye?" Yes, we do. It's over there. So I think of that whiskey like a hyped up, or not like a hyped up, but like a proofed up Wild Turkey 101 rye.
Holy
to me,
shit!
It's definitely a turkey product still.
This is more on me and Sean Eagle Rare than you though.
No, because here's the thing. I like the ones Sean likes. Sean doesn't like the ones I like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, cause I'm fat as shit. I love some sweet whiskey. This smells like vanilla frosting.
This is like I just
on a fresh strawberry that's ripe as fuck, dude.
Oh, totally ripe as fuck.
Covered in sugar
with whipped cream. I smell cream. I'm like, oh, this is a fat guy whiskey like nobody's business. Oh
my. That's a fancy.
I want to put a candle in it.
See?
It is so good.
Are you happy now?
Yes.
Yeah.
But you're
like,
still
don't open
stupid.
It. No, because I would rather have drink that for $30. So I can't buy. I'm not gonna buy one for $100 or whatever. You know what I mean? Like that's the shitty part. I want this.
I love that so much.
It's so good.
Oh,
it might be one of the. I would say this is the better on profile Eagle Rare picks I've had.
Yep.
One of the better.
This is more on point with the pancake batter I traded you for.
Okay, here's the difference. That pancake batter is so drying. There was
a little bit of that.
There's this weird thing where your tongue just goes.
It was sweet and then it went.
Yeah, it was sweet up front,
yep.
But then it was almost. It dries like a high proof does, but it's not a high proof.
Right.
But.
So what we're talking about is there's a Eagle Rare store pick that came out of South Carolina that Harry Micah kind of hooked us up with this group.
One of our friends.
And they have their store pick was the sticker they put on it was called pancake batter.
Yeah.
And it's delicious, super sweet, but then it has like a drying like a wine finish.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah,
it's very weird. It's not, dude. I'm trying to like when we had it, I was trying to think what the only other things I could think that dried like that were like way over oak stuff, in a bad way. But then like high proof stuff sucks the moisture out of your mouth.
Dude, look where mine's at. That is so fucking good.
Oh, Opperman, you doing Uber tonight? He's gonna kill that bottle.
Oh.
The shitty part is that being gone in an hour.
Is my daughter still in
in
the live stream? Kelsey, come get me.
We need you. They weren't doing samples at the store, so you couldn't taste it before you bought it. And he sold that at
just damn.
So A&B sells all their store picks at state minimum. Wow. Fucking amazing, dude.
Just damn.
And some of the cooler people.
But you also said that they have a group that bought more than half of them.
No,
right?
so it was only this pick. They didn't do their other picks. So
but that one there was a group that bought more than half of them, and then there was the rest of it was
some
released.
of it was left.
Yeah.
So BCOM, I would assume that's I think it's Bourbon Club of Michigan.
That's why it got released, or that's why it got bought up so quick.
One of the reasons.
Yeah.
Well, when they announced it, dude, somebody announced one on Facebook today down in Troy, Michigan, which is like an hour and 40 minutes from here. Dude, it's gone in 3 hours. And they announced it was gone. But it's like, every day I can't go and drive to fucking Detroit to get one bottle of Eagle Rare.
Why can't you?
Well,
I mean, you work in IT.
Yeah.
I mean, you're like, seriously, if anybody could drive to Detroit every day, it's you.
We're getting audited right now.
Like, if I'm going to be honest with you.
We're getting audited. We have a guy in there who's like, why the fuck didn't you do this? And you're like, I don't know, man.
I think he was getting a whiskey pick that day.
Yeah. Hey, do you like Eagle Rare? It's just have it in the desk.
You should try this.
Yeah, have it in the desk.
Listen, Mr. Auditor, why don't you try this?
ADHD Fishing, call Uper. It's cheaper. Your ride will arrive in 6 hours. Matt will be very much closer to us soon. I don't know if he's told anybody, so I don't want to spoil it. Yeah. But he'll be closer to us soon.
I don't know if he told anyone, but I'm saying it right now.
I'm not telling where he's going, when he's going there, how it's going to happen. But it'll be closer. Most people don't know where we're at even.
That is true.
So, but he will be not 18 hours from us soon. He's basically in fucking France.
So I travel like for work, right? Yeah. And so everyone's always asking,
here's his address.
Where's your manufacturing facility? What do you do? How do you do it? And I always say we're in Midland, Michigan. And they're like, where's that? I'm like,
what? Yeah.
I'm like, think about it. Just think about it. Mm-hmm. Midland. Where are we at? Oh, you're right in the middle of the mitt. There you go.
Pretty damn close,
where we're at.
Pretty
damn near in the
close.
middle of the mitt. Yep.
Usually when you say Midland, only thing people know are Dow.
Most people think Midland, Texas. Whenever I say
everybody
Midland,
thinks
it's
Midland, Texas, dude.
Midland, Texas.
Everybody thinks that.
I'm like, no, I'm not from Texas. I wish I was from Texas. I own a lot more guns.
And land.
Yes.
And dude, property is fucking free in Texas.
Yeah, and I could just drive around with all of my guns loaded in the car.
You buy a truck, they give you a fucking shotgun.
Yep.
That's the rules.
Here it is.
I bet, dude, Texas is the land of the fucking free.
Oh, it's
I'm
the
telling
best.
you. So
honestly, my favorite place.
Yeah, it's great. Yep. Except it's too hot. I was talking to Mark and
Larry. Not all the places are too hot.
Okay, Austin and Dallas are both too hot.
Well, in for 4 months, but the rest of the time they're great.
That's too long. Michigan's just too cold for 4 months.
So, what would you rather have? Being able to have air conditioning?
The middle.
Oh,
North Carolina.
Yeah, you want North Carolina.
Yeah. Yep. That's the only one.
That's the best.
Colorado's pretty good too, actually.
Just go to Charleston. Be able to ski when you want.
Whatever
to the beach when you want. I agree.
I don't know how their whiskey situation is.
Don't ever tell Carrie this, and if she's watching right now, baby, I love you. But if it wasn't for that, for the fact that her and I are together, I'd be in North Carolina.
Dude, North Carolina's fucking amazing.
Because I can work from anywhere.
It's not that far from Kentucky either, actually. I would talk about it.
It's a great, great climate.
We should move to North Carolina.
I should.
Just right now. No, all of us. Just right now.
Let's do it.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's just move this shit.
Convince
this road trip.
Convince Carrie.
Yeah, I can't move away from my family. That's my. The only reason I'm in Michigan is my family.
Fucking family shit makes it hard, doesn't it?
No, it's the worst. Yeah. It is the worst. The UP isn't even on some USA maps. If it is, it's usually called Wisconsin. I don't know how we got the UP. It'd be interesting in a non-interesting way to find out how we got the UP.
Good night, Chris. Love you, brother.
Bourbon saying?
We'll see you on Friday.
Chris. Ooh, I can't wait. Ricky, it's not a deal. My wife is helpful.
What do we have to do for that?
It's White Elephant.
Yeah, but what are we bringing? Samples?
Whiskey, yeah.
Like a full bottle or samples?
It's 2 ounces.
Chris, what are we bringing?
It's 2 ounces.
2 ounces?
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, Ricky's putting both children to bed on Friday, so I'm going early.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, fuck you, dude.
That's the best line I've ever heard.
Dude.
That is the funniest shit. I'm going early.
Let me rephrase. Ricky's putting both kids to bed so I can go on time-ish. I said ish. So, because the thing is
I'm
normally
going early.
We have whiskey events like once a month, pretty consistently.
Yep.
But
Dan's 4 hours late every time.
Since Luna's been born, we have a 4-year-old who fucking...
Even before.
No, fuck you, dude. Fuck.
You're chasing chickens. You have all
dude,
sorts
that's
of shit
true.
going on.
That's true. Dude, that was one of the most frustrating nights of my whole life. So anyways, but how it works now is our 4-year-old hates sleep, but he's been doing better. And I asked Ricky, I'm like, listen, there's this thing on Friday that I want to go to like on time instead of at like fucking 10. And she's like, then just go. And I'm like, yeah, but then you have to put both kids to bed because it starts at like 7 or 7:30 or something. And she's like, well, that's fine. And I'm like, I know, but I feel like an asshole. She's like, why don't you just go and I'll just handle it because I'm an adult. I'm like,
because she's a fucking rock star.
Yeah, but sometimes I fucking forget. Like, I don't want to be that guy who's like not helpful. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I don't want to be a dick. But so Friday, I'm gonna go. You're gonna be late, but you have like, bless you, you have actual responsibilities.
Yeah,
right?
Gianni's birthday is Friday.
What time does it go to? What time does he go to bed?
He'll be in bed by
like 8 or 9ish.
Yeah, 8
okay.
Yeah, so I'll be there.
So then you'll be there. Chris will be there.
We're actually gonna celebrate his birthday on Thursday, the day before. So
yeah. So you'll be there.
We have to. Yeah, it's a whole production, but yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Chris and Brandon will be there. I think Opperman will be there. Yeah, it'll be fun. But I think it's 2 ounce samples, White Elephant.
How many samples are we bringing?
I think just 1.
Okay.
But Chris says he has.
I had like 4 I wanted to bring. I really did. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna line these up.
They're just all saying anonymous on them.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Feeling inclined right now.
Yeah, I'm feeling inclined. You're such a dick.
Dude, I didn't come up with that.
I know it's a great term, but it really makes me feel like
a good person. That must suck. So, anyways, so you know what I missed today, and I'm so sad I missed it because I already uploaded the thumbnail. Came up with the pros versus Joes thing, right? And I'm like, I'm gonna color. It was just a picture of Sean and I. I'm gonna color Sean, like I'm gonna fill him out as a black with a question mark in it.
Right.
And then it'll be like, oh, whatever, like the pros versus Joe thing. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to write bald with an arrow pointed at the fucking person. And I got caught up in work, and then I edited that during work, and I'm like, oh shit, and I put it up. I came back, and I'm like, oh, I forgot the whole fucking thing with because ADHD fishing constantly calls you bald.
Oh yeah.
And so that makes it way more fun because in every video of a bottle you've sent it,
am I bald?
it just talks about your hair basically. Oh shit! Hey.
So that fucker, he sends me a text message. He goes, "Are you the guest host?" And I hadn't looked at anything that you had posted on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, why would you think I'm the guest host? What are you talking about? Sure. And he's like, no, yeah, I mean, are seriously, are you it? I'm like, why would you think that? Do I look like that skinny blacked out person on the thing? And then I go and I look on YouTube and you're like, Bros versus Joes, Michael Cline, our guest host. You're like, you mapped it out a lot. I'm like, why are you asking me? Yeah. Obviously, it's right there.
Oh, he didn't read it.
No, he must not have read it.
I'm gonna be honest, and I'm not talking shit because if you're here to watch videos, we appreciate you because I didn't think anybody would. So don't forget that part.
Boom.
Yeah, but when people, so we did our Advent today. I won't spoil what the whiskey is for you, but in every once in a while, some of these Advents we had consumed more alcohol than others. Right, this is how it works.
No way.
Nah. So
you don't film 4 in one day, do you?
6. But anyways, no, we don't do 4. But this is somebody said this to me the other day. They said wasn't Sean wearing that yesterday or something? And I'm like, listen, we're trying to do a video every day. I have a wife and 2 kids. Sean's got a fiance. We both have day jobs, right? This isn't. We live 20 minutes apart. This isn't, and we have to edit, right? There's more than a chunk of people think go into it. Right. Whatever. I mean, as low as
shit doesn't just happen.
Low as our production quality is,
right.
There's some thought that goes into it. So anyways, we're talking about it, and I was like, we can't, you realize we have to shoot these ahead of time. It just has to be that way. For us to create, and all I want to say was if you watch It's Bourbon Night, those were done ahead of time. Yep. They've admitted on live streams when they get drunk, they'll admit they change clothes in between fucking shoots. To make it seem like it's not the same day, right? So then today, we forgot to pull the bottle of whiskey. We forgot to pull the bottle for the end. And why it happened is I fucking smelt it and went, I know exactly what this is. And I was right. And Sean was like, oh, it has to be that. And we were both right. So because we know what it is the whole time, we don't pull the bottle of whiskey because we're like, of course it's that.
Right.
Then we say the full name. I won't spoil it. We say the full name of the bottle of whiskey. Somebody today in the video goes, what whiskey? What was it? And I'm like, we said it though.
Yeah.
We said it though.
We didn't type it.
Yeah.
We said it.
Listen, and
so
I know
you didn't watch the video.
I know the bottle's not on the table, and I know that's frustrating because I know you want it there. I get that. I want it there too. If I could reshoot it, I would fucking put it there. Let me tell you. But after you drink 14 whiskeys, you forget to fucking put the bottle there. If you listen, my problem is I don't want to put the spoiler somewhere for the people who haven't seen it yet.
Well, and I agree with that completely because when I go and look at it, especially I can't physically watch the Advent calendar every day. I want to, but I can't. My job dictates the fact that unless I'm packing Advent calendars, which really makes me a weird alcoholic, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, trust me, I know.
Yeah, so I'm like, all right, so where are we at?
Yeah. When
I come home, I'm like, all right, I want to catch up.
Yeah.
So I may have 2 or 3 drinks in a night, catch up.
Yeah.
I don't want you to post a bottle because then it's gonna ruin it for me.
Dude, the craziest part is, and I cut this out of the Patreon video the other day because I didn't want to feel like a fucking asshat. And I didn't feel like I came across like that, but whatever. I'm shocked at the view on the Advent calendar because I told Sean, I'm like,
they're high.
They're high as fuck.
Yeah.
If we're being completely honest.
Yep.
Higher than I expected. Let's put it that way.
Higher than they should be.
So
for what you guys do.
Isn't that the fucking truth? So anyways, I told Sean, I said, expect 500 views a video because content every day is going to be an overload, right? Now, there's this year we have a competition which helps with retention of I want to see what tomorrow's because I want to see who wins type thing.
Right.
And there's a giveaway attached to it, right?
Yep.
So that's also I want to be able to I want to know what happened today so I can post at the end. So there's some stuff like that.
And honestly, even though it was completely organic, the best thing that could have happened was for Sean to jump out to a lead.
Oh, yeah.
Because it really plays off of what you guys do.
Because it pisses me off.
Yeah.
Sean doesn't care if I win.
No, he doesn't.
I fucking
but you do.
hate when Sean wins.
Yes, yeah. That's why it really is.
There's not a lot that pisses me off more than this one.
It's worked out so well.
So, because we shoot him how we do, it becomes like a Sean's on fucking fire and I'm on fucking fire type shit. You know what I mean? So, but what happened was, like, with the view thing, I told Sean, like, we probably expect, like, 500 views a video. And we've been consistently over 1,000 a video. And so I was way off.
Oh, yeah.
We're about to hit 3K before the end of the year. It might fucking happen, which is fucking insane to me. Yeah. Right? It's the coolest thing in the fucking world. But that's because of you guys who fucking watch this and be cool as shit.
You guys are awesome.
But I'm part of you guys. The part that blows my mind is, I thought how this would work is, so pretend this bottle's in the Advent, right?
Yep.
If this bottle's in the Advent, maybe it's just Blanton's. Blanton's is like a clickbaity type bottle. So if I say, oh, today we're reviewing Blanton's, people who don't know about our channel will come and watch it because they want a Blanton's review, not because they want us.
Yeah. Not because they're interested in the Advent or anything else.
Exactly. But now we're doing all our Advents blind. Well, I don't want to spoil it for the people following along, right? And Sean and I agreed on not spoiling it.
Yep.
So I can't put a picture of Blanton's in the thumbnail. So the guy who wants a Blanton's review doesn't click our video now. So that's why I told Sean.
You have zero clickbait.
Zero clickbait.
In what you're doing.
Dude, it's fucking crazy. Yeah. That's why I thought the views would be so much lower.
But that's why everyone loves you.
Dude, this is why the community's fucking cool.
Yeah.
Though. Mm-hmm. I can't wait to fucking... Dude, we're going to have a fucking mega meetup. This is my dream, dude.
It's so great.
Sean and I's dream is a mega meetup where everybody from the community gets together and we get our group of channels together that we hang out with. And we all meet in fucking Kentucky or some, like, kind of centralized location.
No, this is what we should do. Mega meetup. Everybody comes here and drinks all of Dan's whiskey. Anything you want.
It'll be fucking
Come here and drink everything that he has. All of you people are invited tomorrow to come and drink all of Dan and Sean's whiskey.
Just give my address.
You know what? I have the code to the door, too.
Yeah. So, it's fucking crazy. Like, all our whiskeys fucking flattened. The backdrop to all our videos, empty shelf.
It's just done.
It's just empty.
So we had a meetup the other night.
We got a Buffalo Trace. We got a Jim Beam.
And oddly enough, we have this weird fucking pinhook left. I don't know how that worked.
And an empty duck decanter because the Jim Beams got drank. So, dude, it's such a fucking cool thing. I really like the blind Advent idea, though. Blind is much more fun to watch. So I think it's a combination between the competition, the shorter videos. They're usually 6-ish minutes now. So I think it's competition, shorter videos.
Come on out, Chris.
Being blind. What?
Chris says he's on his way. I said, come
Chris
on
Sprague?
out. No, Bourbon saying.
Oh, you're a ways away,
yeah,
sir.
Yeah, he's not going to make it.
That's a 3-hour drive. Dude, he'll probably be at Smitty's. He lives near Smitty's.
Oh, does he really?
Well, not like near, but he's like within like an hour of Smitty's, I think.
When is that? January 5th?
Rare Whiskey Raffle.
So Chris Sprague said something about us all going together. So.
You know who else is going? Mm-mm. Sir Porter.
Oh, Maddie.
It's gonna be a good time, dude.
Are we gonna stay down there?
We get our group.
You want to stay down there?
No, I can't. I can't stay. I can spend the whole day, but I can't stay.
We can stay. I can get rooms.
Why? We'll just wake up. You hate waking up early, don't you?
I totally hate
it, dude. Every time you and I talk about going somewhere, you're like, oh.
Dude, that early?
I'm like, I'm about 8. You're like, oh.
What?
Oh, fuck, dude. Posting videos every day puts you on top of the YouTube algorithm. So here's the thing. We did this last year.
I'm going to open your willet.
Do it. It's going to be open there.
It's got to be done.
He said, so we did the Advent Calendar last year, and it did not put us on top of the algorithm, and we got really low views on a lot of shit. So that's why I honestly told Sean this will be our last year of Advent ever.
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work. But if it's worth it, then it's worth it. And, dude, honestly, it's...
America.
There you go. So, it's one of those things for us that... So, some of our patrons get to follow along with the Advent. That's fun as shit. Like, comments on some of that stuff. Lenny's Cat was super happy about today's bottle that was in the Advent. And there's better bottles than today's bottle. So, but...
Ugh.
People following along is super fun. I wish that we could somehow create like a fucking mass Advent and a ton of people could follow along. It's impossible. Logistically, it is not doable.
Disaster.
Dude, I'm not. I filled 300 and some sample bottles this year. Fucking nightmare.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, even if you had 5 people filling 1,000, it's still too many. It's just too many. You know what I mean?
I love my advent calendar, but my favorite part of it is that I have 24 sample bottles to send out to other people now.
That's a good point. You're not wrong. You're not fucking wrong.
Like, it's over. You know what? I'm going to have 24 empty bottles I can send out to other people.
Yeah. And, hey, you get it. You're Oprah, dude. Yeah. You get announced. You get announced. Look under your seat. There's an ounce.
Boom.
I bet since you're posting every day, YouTube algorithm gave you a nice squeeze at the scrotum, spreading your seed more, if you know what I mean. That's from ADHD fishing.
That's the last thing he needs.
Yeah. I'm trying to keep the seed in, Matt. How insensitive is that?
He's trying to get rid of his seed.
Yeah, I don't... last year it didn't work with the algorithm. Last year it didn't work with viewership. We got, I think through the whole month, we got like a few subs. Wow. So, last month it wasn't worth it. It's fucking amazing.
Wow.
Dude, Willet, then nobody makes a 4-year ride like Willet does.
It's stupid.
So, you sexy bitch.
Oh, she is.
Oh, it makes me aggressively sexual.
You don't even know when you didn't reply to me when so this one is 110.2 proof, and then I found one that was 115.8.
Oh, that's the one you kept for yourself.
And so I told Dan, I'm like, well, I found another one, and he didn't answer. I'm like, I'm getting one for myself. Do you want another one? And he didn't answer. I'm like, well, fuck you. I'm getting something else then.
Yeah, good luck, bitch. You can't find this, so.
So I left, and he's like, "Oh yeah, that's awesome." I'm like, "Yeah, well, you didn't get it."
Oh, but you know what? Oh, listen, I'm honestly, if I'm thinking about killed bottles, so those are all empties up there.
Yeah.
This is probably outside of Old Forester 1910 or 20.
You only have one of them up there.
This would be Sean has one at his house. That's why.
All right.
So we had 2. Sean, this might be the most missed.
Oh, so good.
Because it's impossible for us to obtain up here.
It's just fucking delicious.
Thank God you travel.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Because when I went out to when I traveled, I didn't find any. Offerman,
I find all kinds of crazy shit.
Yeah. You know what's funny? Offerman, when Sean Paisley and I went to Kentucky, Offerman was supposed to come with us for our trip to get the Angel Sherry. We made a video about it. So Offerman was supposed to come with us. And Opperman slept through his alarm. And I called him twice because I'm like, I didn't know if he got in an accident on the way here.
I would honestly bet that he's the most responsible of the 3 of you.
1,000%. Yeah. It's not a fucking debate.
Yeah.
Nope. So, I called him 3 times, nothing. And I think we waited 30, 45 minutes before we left. Because I'm like, he'll be here, right? Like, he's, like you're saying.
Yeah.
We know Sean, right?
Sean, yeah.
Dude, I guess we'll just leave. We can't wait all day because we're driving to Kentucky back in 1 day. There's no time to, we don't have a lot of time here to play with. We drive down to Kentucky. Opperman wakes up, calls me, and goes, dude, I missed my... I'm like, it's all right. It's okay.
Yeah.
I'm just glad you're fine, right?
It's okay. We're in Ohio, but it's okay.
Yeah, we're gone. I can't help you, but we're gone. And then he messages me and sends me, fucking $80. I'm like, why did you send me money? He's like, for gas. I'm like, okay, first off, chill out on it being $80 in Kentucky and back. Probably 40. So we get down there, dude, and so at that point, we had just tried Willet 4-year because I think John had one.
Yeah.
And it was the first time.
John's got some cool shit.
He does. And it was the first time we ever had a Willet 4-year.
Yep.
We all had it, and Sean was like, that's amazing. And we were like, yeah. Yep. And I won one at that point in our Fireball. So I had one.
You actually won a Fireball?
It's been a minute, but I used to win them. Before you came along.
Before I came along.
In my day, we used to win them.
Way back in my day.
Yeah. So I had one, and Sean's like, dude, what Sean wanted when we went to Kentucky was to get a Willet. So we went into a store, and Sean fucking sent us $80. We went into a store, and the store had one for 70 or 75. And I'm like, Sean sent us 80. Yeah. He didn't even fucking come. We're not accepting gas money from the guy who's not here.
Right.
So I spent his money for him on a Willet. It was overpriced.
That's what you should do.
But it's what he deserves. He deserves to pay extra for a Willet.
Yep.
I remember bringing it into a store and I left it there. I'm like, give that to Sean when you see him. The next time I saw Sean, he's like, you motherfucker. You are such a pain in the ass that you didn't keep my money. And I'm like, well, you're welcome for the Willet.
Right.
Dude.
Hope you enjoyed it.
One of the greatest ryes on the planet.
Dude, it is the best $50 rye in the history of $50 ryes. So good.
Hands down. It's not even a debate.
So good. I see that sitting on the shelf for $49.99, and I've got a Dan Shook Woody.
I get that. Not after next Friday.
Not only is the bottle sexy, I mean the label is just awesome.
The whole thing, dude. It's like the badge and everything on it.
Yep.
And we tried to win a purple.
And, we tried.
You and me got shit
we
on.
tried really hard to win a purple.
Shit on, so.
Yep.
Dude, it's just right, is what it is. Willet does that is just right. Ron Henderson says more Advent. Keep it going for next year. Maybe. I really like the fact that people can follow along, but I don't know.
The Advent's tough. Sean Paisley says it was a Volt.
Yeah. Did we drive the Volt to fucking Kentucky?
Apparently you did.
Sean drove because I drank in the car. We're outside of Angels.
Will a Volt make it to Kentucky?
It's gas and battery.
Oh, that's both.
why.
Okay. What is it? The Bolt. The B.
The Bolt may be
that's
just
all
electric. Maybe
okay.
just electric.
All right.
Advent's a lot of work. So here's honestly my biggest gripe about Advent isn't even the amount of work because now it's split. Last year when we did the Advent, I had to edit 24 videos. This year Sean did 12 and I did 12. But what the shittiest part about the Advent this year is we have like limited edition bottles we could review right now that we can't. That part fucking blows.
Yeah.
Fuck, he's got a George T. Stagg 19 we could review that I'm sure, like, realistically.
It's pretty good.
It's fucking George T. Stagg.
Pretty good.
But, like...
Just gonna put it out there.
Well, like, we really wanted
wasn't as good as the William LaRue Weller.
Let's talk about that.
That I drank last night.
Fuck
that was
fuck
good.
the channel for a second. Let's talk about that for a second. That's your first time?
Yeah.
That changed your life.
Oh, it was so good.
That's like your first orgasm.
So me and two of the guys that I work with, two of my dealers, we were sitting at this bourbon bar, and we're looking. They're like, "Yeah, this is a bourbon bar. It's got all kinds of great stuff." And I'm looking. I'm like, "Yeah, not so great, not so great." And then I look up, and they have the top shelf, and they have Old Forester Birthday Bourbon 17, 18, 19.
Holy shit!
They have William LaRue Weller. 17, 18, 19. They have George T. Stagg, 17, 18, 19. They didn't have Eagle Rare or Sazerac, but they had those two B
Did they have
tags.
Handy?
No,
okay.
They didn't have Handy. They had what else did they have? It was unreal. I'm just looking at them going, holy shit. And then like of all of those, what are you gonna get? I'm like, well, WLW.
Yeah.
How much was it? It's $30 a pour.
What?
Yeah.
It's the cheapest
fucking cheap.
Just to buy the bottle of that?
Cheap. So I said to him, I
pay way more than that.
I go, does it matter if it's 17, 18, or 19? They're like, no, $30 a pour. I'm like, I want one of each.
Hell yeah.
Give me one of all three.
For 30 a pour.
Yep. And so.
Which one was the best?
Well, so they set them in front of me. And my buddies went to grab them. I'm like, no, you guys order your own.
Yeah, fuck you guys.
They're like, what?
I'm trying to vertical this shit.
I'm like, no, seriously, you guys order your own. They're like, we can't try yours. I'm like, no, you cannot. No,
hell no.
Order your own.
Yeah,
because they're not bourbon guys.
Oh, so for sure, just like I'll help you find something else here,
right.
Chief.
So they're looking at me like, what's happening?
Yeah.
Like I don't get it.
You're like, I can't see these bottles in person.
You personally are gonna love this story when it ends. So we all do a vertical of them. We get it.
Oh,
done.
the other two did.
Yeah, they ordered the same thing.
Damn.
Well, of course, I was paying for it.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So we get the whole thing. They drink. They're like, holy shit, this is amazing, right? We have dinner and everything. We go across the street. And they're like, hey, what should we order here? And so we're looking at different bourbons, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna order you a bourbon. I'm gonna order you a bourbon. I'm gonna order me one. I got myself just regular Eagle Rare because I'm like, yeah, it's good.
Everything's ruined now.
Yep. Yeah. So I got Danny and Elijah Craig Barrel Proof, or no, I'm sorry. And E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof.
Okay.
Which was 2019.
How much was that? You remember?
42.
It's more expensive than Miller.
Well, it's a different bar.
How funny is that?
Yeah, different bar.
That's
so
crazy.
42 for that. And then I got his dad, Tim, a George or Stagg Jr.
Okay.
Which was batch 13, the one that we
the new one.
Yeah, the new one. and that one was $27.
Okay.
And then I got just a regular Eagle Rare. And so everybody tried everybody's, and we went through it. And I'm like, which one's the best? Hands down, Stag Junior.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so of what you had earlier, if you can remember, what do you like better out of all of them? Hands down, Stag Junior.
No.
Not even kidding you.
Nope.
Not even kidding you. Yep.
There's nothing better on the fucking earth than William LaRue Weller.
I agree. Not from me.
Okay.
But those guys were like, this one is the best. This one right here is the best. And I'm like, oh, you guys are killing me. And actually, for me, the 17 William Weller. Holy shit!
So Jason has
that was like drinking like the grain of the gods right there. I'm like, that is fucking amazing. Like, you don't even know.
$30 a pour is so fucking cheap.
Oh, it was so cheap.
I mean, realistic.
Yep.
It's not cheap, but it's fucking cheap. You know what I mean?
Well, not when you're ordering, 9 of them, but it was still cheap.
Like, it was cheap until we were 9. Dude, so I'm so happy that the first time we ever had Weller and George C. Stagg they were blind, and we didn't know what they were double blind.
Yeah.
So it was samples that were sent to us in a blind, and so we didn't know what the 4 were at all. We knew there were 4 barrel proofs in sample bottles, and that's it.
Right.
And so we pour them all, and we drink, and we start drinking through them, and it was like, okay, so these two take a back seat. One of them was Thomas Handy. One of them was Parker's Heritage from a few years ago that was really close to barrel proof. It's like 120 something.
Right.
So those, and the Parker's Heritage came fucking dead last.
Like
so
way last.
So it was like, okay, so there's a clear separation here. There's 2 and 2, right? So these two are a whole new level of whiskeys. So we drink them back and forth, and as like it's all off camera, but so we're A and B in these 2 whiskeys, and without talking, I'm like, it's not even close. And I said down, Sean goes, it's not even close. And it was George T. Stagg and William LaRue Weller. We didn't know.
Just done.
We didn't know at all. Wow. Like, it wasn't like we knew that they were BTAC and we put that first.
Right.
It was like we didn't know if these were fucking bottom shelf, top shelf, anything, right? And it was like, dude, we just put William LaRue. We both agreed that William LaRue Weller was so much better than George T. Stagg. Which is what we were already thinking is fucking incredible, right? So that whiskey, if I saw that whiskey at a bar for $30, I'd be like, fuck yeah, give me a double. Pour it. Yeah.
And I honestly think that 17, I don't remember because it was late in the night, but I think 17 was higher proof.
Was it?
Yeah, so I think the highest proof was 17.
Was the one that won for it?
Which is what I tend to gravitate to anyway.
Sure.
But yeah,
I don't know. It's a
good.
Special whiskey. I heard that 2019 Eagle Rare is the best, and while I heard it's either Weller or Eagle Rare.
Yeah.
I heard the 19. Those are the 2 best ones.
But the 19 George T. Stagg is damn good.
Yeah, but here's the thing: you're comparing. You're saying these are the 2 best of antique collection.
Right.
Like, let's not. The fifth place is still first place.
Right.
Right.
Still better than anything we've got in our bar.
Yeah, 5th place is first place in everything else.
Yep.
So it's one of those things where, dude, I've never had Eagle Rare. Eagle Rare 19 is now like the unicorn for me. There are 2 unicorns for me, or 3, I guess now. Elmer 100, which wasn't a unicorn for this year. But it's
not a unicorn because
it's in a different way though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So different purpose. So if we're going like flavor unicorns, like let's fucking Orgasm Now unicorn, Eagle 17. I don't care what year, honestly. I'd like one of the years it's the newer proofs, the 101s. So last year or this year, Eagle 17s, or the other unicorn would be the oh fuck, I lost my train of thought. I don't know. There's another one. I'll come up with it in a second.
So what is the Eagle?
Oh, Van Winkle Rye.
Oh.
The Pappy Rye. I've never had Pappy Rye. Had Booker's Rye. Had it in a situation in which I wouldn't have had it. It was very loud, and I was in the middle of conversations. It's like, let's try it. Oh, it's really good. Move on. Like, that's like the situation I was in.
Yeah.
I paid $60 for it. A fucking pour of Booker's Rye.
So you didn't feel it the way you should have.
I drank it, and I'm like, that's good, man. Yeah. But I wish I could have like drank it alone almost. Like, I wish I could have drank it fucking in dead silence. Like, let's experience the whole thing. You know what I'm saying?
Did I tell you the story when I like tried all the Pappies?
Mm-mm.
So I was at a Ruth Chris in North Carolina, and the girl comes up to me and she goes, I go, how much for the Pappy 12 there? And she's like, I don't know. Nobody ever asked me for that.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm like, well, what is that? And so she brings it in the computer. She goes, that can't be right.
Oh, that's not good.
Right.
That's
so I'm
not
like,
good.
that means I'm not going to order it.
No thanks.
Right. And she goes, it says $50 a pour. I'm like, yeah, no, that can't be right.
Yeah.
So I just kind of laughed. I'm
Sure.
like, that can't be right. She goes, well, you know what? The most popular one we have is this Eagle Rare. Have you heard of that? I'm like, yeah, I've heard of that. Completely knowing what Eagle Rare was, And she goes, that one is $17 a pour. I'm like, okay. She goes, I'll give you that for $17 a pour. I'm like, so the rest of them up there, can I get those for $17 a pour
She's
too?
telling him she'll give you the lot B for $17 a pour?
She's like, I don't think that's right. I think there's something wrong with our computer. I'm like, yeah, you know what? I think there might be something wrong with your computer.
You must be right. Let's just run them at 17.
I drink every Pappy Van Winkle for $17 a pour that night.
They're for sure worth
bring
that.
it. You know what? Give me that one and that one and that one. And she's like, yep, I'm just going to keep doing it. Yeah.
Like, can I get bottles for How many ounces are left? Let's just count this shit up.
17 a pour. Give me the rest of the bottle. Yeah.
So there's...
That was my first introduction into Pappy Van Winkle was 17 a pour.
Dude, Scotch Test Dummies in the fucking chat says, are they still live? What's going on? I'm assuming this is Scott. We are still live. Sean's not here. He just shot a 9-point yesterday. So he's out in Nebraska or Kansas or Arkansas. I don't know. There's a lot of states here where you're allowed to shoot shit. So anyways, he's out doing that, trying to get me a back strap. He's going to cook me up a back strap. And
DH Self says there is no Pappy Rye.
Yes, there is. There's a Van Winkle Reserve Rye. It's fucking Pappy. All right? Relax, sir. I get There's no Pappy 10 because it's Old Rip Van Winkle. There's no Pappy 12 because it's Lot B. There's no Pappy fucking Rye because it's fucking Van Winkle Reserve Rye. It's fucking Pappy. All right? You know what the fuck I meant. So anyways.
He was dropping some knowledge.
There is in the house right now a single sample of Pappy 20.
Go get it.
I can't go get it because Morgan Downer, Scary Peeper. Oh, he's in here right now. Scary Peeper. He said, Michael Cline, what Pappy did you like the best?
Honestly, I like the 15 the best.
Okay.
Yep.
So that's what I've heard over and over.
Yep.
So Sean and I have only ever had Old Rip 10 and we've had Pappy 23. We've had a bottle of each. And I think the best was if you blended 50-50 Old Rip 10 and Pappy 23. And people got upset when we did it. It's better than both bottles by themselves. That's the thing.
Right.
But I've heard 15's the happy part. 15 is like the happy medium or whatever.
Yeah. Well, so. and you know me. When it gets too dusty, I'm not.
Like the 23s are really oaky.
It is super oaky.
And so Scary Peeper had a 20. He's like, you guys mentioned not having ever had that. So I think that's what's in the house. I haven't opened it. There's a box in the house right now. Pretty sure that's what it is. But yeah, he sent us that. So at some point we'll open it. Sean basically said, I'll burn some houses down, Cline.
For
if
what?
I open that fucking 20 right now.
Go get it.
No! He's talking about my house.
That's fine.
He's a fucking... I know it'll do it. I'm like... Oh, shit. Yes, there's a Pappy Rye.
I'm not scared.
Oh, that's my knife. All right, I'm not a part of this anymore. I know, Matt was so scared of Sean's knife. Mine's bigger.
Yeah, yours is way bigger than Sean's.
Is way sharper.
I don't even know how to shut this thing.
There's
I'm about to die.
We live in the fucking Midwest. People have guns and knives and shit. BTAC over Pappy any day. I would agree with you from the ones I've had. I genuinely think Pappy... I believe Pappy 15 is great.
Yes.
I think... Here's the issue. The issue with the Pappy stuff is it's so hyped on secondary, people want to hate it.
Right.
Whereas, like, George T. Stagg is 400 on secondary. Well, I'm sure that So, in my experience, I would rather have a bottle of Stagg than Pappy 23. Pappy 23 is 1,800 on secondary.
Yeah.
So I can get, 4.5 bottles of George T. Stagg on secondary?
Yeah.
right?
Not even close.
So I get what you're saying. I get where people come from when they say like BTAC is better, but if I can get a Pappy 15 for like 150, and I can get a Weller for 150, I don't know which is better for 150. You know what I mean?
Right.
Weller probably is because it's higher proof.
If you get them both for MSRP,
yeah, they're both great bottles at MSRP.
Hard to tell.
It's insane bottles at MSRP.
Hard to tell.
That's the thing about both of those whiskeys at their intended prices are insane whiskeys.
So, before I drank the William LaRue Weller the other night, that Pappy 15 was the greatest thing I've ever drank.
Old Rip 10 I really, really enjoy. Pappy 23 I enjoy a little less than Old Rip 10, I think. But it's one of those things where it's like, listen, we're picking these apart as great whiskeys.
Right.
I'm not picking Pappy 23 apart as a fucking Jim Beam bottom shelf.
Yeah. We're not deciding between Basil Hayden's and Jim Beam.
100%, exactly.
Right.
Sean said you're bringing a knife to a firefight.
There is that. Yes. I will torture shit.
Yeah, you can throw the knife in the fire if you want.
Done.
Holy shit, dude. It is 12:11 a.m. All right, so we're gonna shut her down because I got a fucking audit tomorrow. So
yeah.
But yeah, so there's still 100 people in here. Thank you guys for being here. It's been a long live stream. It's been a really long fucking night, and this live stream made it better. So thank you all for being here. Hope you guys had a good time. Thank you guys for the super chats and donations. I don't know about live streams for the rest of December due to the holidays. So Tuesday just happens to be a shitty fucking day for the rest of December. So
maybe Paisley and I'll do one.
Dude, that's what I told Sean to live stream while I had a baby.
Yeah, because we don't like Dan anyway.
Nobody fucking does. We found that out. Here's the funny part. I'll fucking film you two trying to figure out how to fucking live stream.
That'll be great.
Yeah, that'll be fucking fun. But yeah, so yeah, it's one of those things where it's Christmas Eve and what's the other day? New Year's Eve.
Yeah, but that one.
There's holidays and shit. So
it's your first time,
dude. If Sean's not gone, and I think I'm gonna be in West Branch. I'm sure Sean will be gone New Year's Eve. We'll figure it out. Thanks for being here. Sean said, "Cheers, boys. Good live stream." Fucking Sean, dude. Fucking
Love
Sean.
Sean.
Dude, he's gonna make me a backstrap. He's gonna definitely do it.
Yeah.
I hear backstrap's the best part of the deal.
Oh, it's so much. Yeah.
Never had backstrap before.
So damn good.
I've heard it's great.
Yeah.
I love venison.
Yeah.
Never had backstrap.
It is like the cream of the crop of venison. Man.
That's what I've heard.
That's what you need.
I've heard that.
Yep.
If Sean was a real friend, he'd make me some.
If he was.
Yeah. If he
we'll
was.
see.
If.
Odds are you're not getting backstrap. Just, you know.
Odds are he's like, fuck that guy.
I don't know anybody that's gonna go shoot a deer and bring you the backstrap.
And give anyone else the backstrap.
No one.
All right. Thanks for being here, everybody. Can we get a live stream without You know, fuck you, Scott Meyer. Yeah, fuck you, dude.
I love you.
I told Sean to live stream while I was gone, and Sean chose not to. You're basically just the fill-in host now.
I know. I'm just like.
You guys can stream from Sean. You guys can stream from here, and I'll just come out and see what the fuck's going on and leave.
No,
I'll peek in the door and be like,
we'll change the code.
Like, I want to come, and you just shut the door. You just push the door shut.
Dan's gone.
Bourbon Junkies, you and Mike watch my new video while you tipsy makes it better. Did you fucking put one out today? Because I was waiting all day for your new Advent video, dude. Did you watch his yet? You didn't probably see his yesterday.
No, I did not.
He started doing Advent on day 9.
Chris.
It's the best.
Really?
No, it's Matt.
Oh, Matt.
ADHD Fishing.
Oh, I did. I saw his, what the hell did he do Advent with?
Watch ADHD Fishing's live his Advent. Because, dude, he starts the video with, if you guys didn't watch my first 8 Advent days, right. I didn't either.
He's sitting in front of a fire.
But it's on a TV.
But it's a TV fire, yes.
Oh, so good. We'll watch it.
Yeah.
We'll watch it. All right. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for everything. You guys are the best. Thanks for waiting and being patient while shit was hitting the fan and then coming down from the fan. And yeah, this is the Bourbon Junkies YouTube channel. See you guys later.
He's Dan and I'm not Sean.
There you go, dude. Fucking nice. Fucking American shit. He said I put it out at 11:58. Fucking nailed it. That's what Matt just said.
Nailed it.
No, that's not good enough.
Not
Matt.
even close.
Get it out at afternoonish, dude.
Do your shit.
Do your shit.
Be right.
Mm-hmm.